Are the Chiefs gonna go undefeated, guys? We're gonna go through each game. All right. The Chiefs' next game is at 49ers at San Francisco. Are they gonna win?
Yes.
That's probably the one game they could drop, but I don't think they will.
It depends on if they got players coming back.
Yeah, everybody's
McCaffrey
healthy.
ain't gonna be there. Cool.
Yeah.
From what we know today,
I don't think they're gonna lose.
I think they're beating them. Mahomes plays good against that defense. He carves them up.
After the 49ers, they go to Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
W.
No, yeah, W. Easy.
That's an easy
Right.
W. And then they go back home and they play the Buccaneers.
Chiefs.
If that was in Tampa, I would pick differently.
But it's not. Chiefs.
KC is so hard to go into and win.
Broncos visit them in Kansas City as well.
That could be a tough game.
That could be. In
That could
division
be.
game, it could be. But are you picking the Broncos?
It'll be a close game, but the Chiefs are going to play.
9-0, right?
9-0. And then they go to Buffalo to play the Bills.
That
That could be a loss.
Healthy Josh Allen, maybe an L.
But is anyone picking the Bills? I can't pick one.
I would
game.
pick-
After
10-0.
the Bills, they go to Carolina.
Okay, easy.
Easy win. They come back home, play Las Vegas Raiders again.
Jeez.
Easy win. And then the Chargers visit them at home as well.
They could lose,
That's a maybe.
No,
They already
in
beat
Kansas
the
City.
Chargers.
They're
They-
in Kansas City.
but they could lose. It's always a good game.
Okay, that's
always
two
a good
ifs.
game.
And then they go to the Browns. The Browns are ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they visit the Steelers.
Gotta be on
Yeah,
KC.
I got the Chiefs for sure.
And then the last game is they go to Denver and play the Broncos. I missed the Texans before the Steelers, my bad. Houston visits the Chiefs.
Oh.
KC.
So
So 3 maybes at the
that's
max.
a good record though.
They might lose 3 games possibly. The Bills,
Max.
the Chargers, or the Texans.
And yeah, remember they got the refs on their side too. So
Depending on where they
Yeah.
at.
I don't know, man.
It don't really matter where they're at.
That's true.
I just can't see them losing. I root for them every single week to lose, and they just can't.
Six boys. Well, week 5 recap again. We had some pretty good games, to be honest.
Very good games.
Very good.
Very
games.
good week. This is the first good week of the NFL season, probably.
You feel
Not
good for
really.
one reason and one reason.
I think we had
I feel good all the time. Good.
I think last week was still pretty good. Not gonna lie. Starting off
I'm talking about you too.
Thursday, Falcons versus Buccaneers, an overtime game. Finally,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Great game.
36-30 for the Falcons. Cousins with 509 yards. What the fuck? I was trying to bet in that game during the game, and the predictions had Cousins over 500 something yards. I was like, "There's no way, right?" I was like, I didn't take it, luckily, but I was like, "What the hell?" He went 42-58. He was super efficient. 4 touchdowns. He broke Matt Ryan's record for the most passing yards as a Falcon.
Wasn't it on like
I
Matt
keep
Ryan
forgetting.
night too?
And they were honoring Matt Ryan
That
that night
They got the
too.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Drake London, 154 yards, 12 receptions.
Finally.
Yeah,
Right.
he's finally doing well. Now Baker Mayfield only had 180 yards for 3 touchdowns. He looked all right, I guess. I mean, Godwin and Evans combined for 160 yards. Oh no, they had 60 yards each.
Evan had 2 touchdowns though.
They did.
First off,
Yep.
Hall of Famer.
He's more than likely gonna be there.
consistency.
Now a question for you guys is: does this game say more about the Bucks or the Falcons?
The Bucks.
The Falcons.
The Falcons would have lost the game if it wasn't for their running back fumbling.
Bucky Irvin.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Darnell Mooney had that drop.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess they equal out, but I think it was only like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter when he fumbled though,
Yeah.
and they had full control of the game. So I think when he fumbled, it was right before the 2-minute warning. So I think the Falcons had the 2-minute warning along with some timeouts left, but Kirk Cousins drove down the field and got a touchdown for him to tie it, or sorry, a field goal to tie the game up.
There's also the controversial overtime regular season rules that first touchdown score wins.
It would be cool if they did it like college. College is cool.
I don't mind college's all overtime rules, but it's a little confusing.
What do they
Well,
do?
basically, like if it's an overtime in college, each team gets a chance to score. But if you go down and score, the other team gets a chance to score.
Yeah.
Cool, and then you get the field goal as well. So it's really until you get to fourth down and you don't complete until you don't convert.
And it's on the 25 yard
Yeah,
line.
it's on the 25-yard line.
That would be.
It's way more exciting. I don't think there's any time on the clock either.
I think it is more exciting.
It is more exciting, but it takes away from like the whole aspect of football because then you're kind of taking like the reason I like the regular season rules is your defense has to be good. Play defense. Don't let them go get a touchdown.
Exactly.
The football is half defense. Now it's going so much offense. People say we need the ball. No, you don't. You get a stop.
Yeah, you get to stop, and then you guys come down and
Get a
score.
field
The
goal.
game's over.
Yeah, so
That's why a lot of them. Well, you'll see like Alabama, Georgia, if they ever get into overtime, they're like, oh, we'll take defense first.
Yeah.
yeah.
If they win the coin toss, which makes sense, because if you can get a 3 and out, more than likely. I mean, nobody should be punting from the 25
Oh, yeah,
anyways,
just
but
get
you
the-
never know penalties and all that. Point. But yeah, that's how it is in college. I think the NFL should do something similar, not necessarily that.
I can guess agree with you. I guess we don't want the defense really to just be slacking the whole time. So.
What do you mean?
Well, what Daniel said, that the the defense actually show up for once, so they don't really need to give their other team opportunity.
Yeah.
If the offense is good enough, then let them score.
That's true.
I will say I think it was what's the saying? The 2 Chainz for what's his nickname? Like
Kirk will change.
yeah, Kirko Cousins, Kirko
Kirko
Chainz.
Chainz?
Yeah.
he showed out.
Yeah, you got it from Minnesota.
His first 2 weeks were rough.
They
His
stole his
first moves
game.
are really bad.
He looked really good last 2
But
weeks.
now he's really stepping it up, and I think the home crowd, especially in Atlanta, has definitely given him that little motivation boost. But even like Drake London, obviously had 150 yards, but Darnell Mooney and Ray McLeod almost had 100 yards, and then Kyle Pitts, that was his best game of the year too.
Yeah.
And then Baker, I don't even think he didn't play that bad. He still had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, so he played
The
good.
game
He
was
just
close
had as
the
many
entire
yards.
time.
Yep.
So
They were running good. They had a good run
Yeah.
game. That's what it was.
I had Rashad White under 34.5 rushing yards, and he had 1 rush that was 50. So around everything.
Did you guys see the after party celebration? When Cousins like
Yeah,
dancing with
yeah.
the
swag surf?
surfing?
Yeah. I was like, he doesn't know what he's
He's
doing.
got
doesn't
the
know
mic
what
in
that
him.
He has
He
no
was nice to
idea.
cook out though.
Because he was like, that dance is pretty cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You like that?
He's like the most normal guy, and like he
Oh.
seems
Have
like
you
he's
ever heard
out of
him?
his environment, but he's still cool.
Have you ever
Yeah,
heard him
he
like
is.
mic'd up?
Yeah.
Anytime he's like, frick.
Yeah.
If you met him in person, you wouldn't be able to tell he's an NFL quarterback like a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
You would not be able to tell because you guys saw that Netflix documentary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very dark.
I think that documentary started making me like Kirk Cousins, because I used to hate Kirk Cousins. I hated the Vikings and stuff. But watching that documentary, seeing that he had to play through that injury, because I think something happened where he like it was either his leg or his chest or something like that. And I started.
Oh, it was his chest.
Yeah,
It was his
he had wear the
Yeah.
flak jacket.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I kind of like Kirk Cousins now. And then last year he was a MVP candidate, and then he tore his Achilles.
Yep.
So
He's like, well,
No, he has a chance. I mean, bounce back and have a great season. So
me too.
Yeah, I know all about that. Strap up for the ride, Falcons. But shout out to them for the win for sure.
right, now let's talk about your Vikings, Joe. Sunday morning in London and Tottenham, we have
Mhm.
Vikings beating the Jets 23-17. Man, I mean, Rodgers had a really tough game.
Say that again.
Aaron Rodgers had a tough game.
He did. He sure
29 for
did.
54,
Yeah.
244 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he had 3 interceptions. There's like one that was really bad.
shout out to Gink for that pick 6.
That was
I miss
bad
you,
one.
man.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Great pickup. I'll definitely say that.
I remember when he got picked up, you sent me a screenshot of the thing, and you're like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who he was. Like, what? Because you know all about the football guys. So I'm like, let me
Now
ask
you know.
Adrian. He's a dog.
Now you know.
He does all the
$3
dirty work. Like that's what
He's
this is.
in
what
the
he is.
trenches,
Yeah.
and then he drops back in coverage. He'll snag the ball right out of the air.
What's crazy is on the play I was watching him because I was like, what is he
Yeah.
dropping back for? And then he just got a pick. I was like, oh damn.
My bad. You know, let him
But,
cook.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson, they finally connected with Aaron Rodgers. 13 receptions. I think he had like
22 targets.
Yeah. 101 yards and 1 touchdown.
How do you have 22 targets and you just broke 100 yards? That's not. I don't think that makes
Thinking
sense
that.
to me.
Don't ever compare him to JJ ever again. Never.
Who was comparing him to JJ?
Somebody there was a person that not you guys. There was a person that asked JJ in the
Oh,
interview. They were like something about Garrett Wilson. He was like, respectfully, I'm not on the same level as Garrett Wilson at all. So that's why I was saying that. Garrett Wilson is good. I just think he plays for a terrible organization.
Yeah, I think his first 2 years were especially impressive just because he had so many quarterbacks. Still broke 1,000 yards both years.
Yep.
Now he has top 5 quarterback of all time, Aaron Rodgers, and 22 targets. You can only get 100 yards.
Yeah.
Especially on, I'm gonna say the Vikings secondary is bad, but it's definitely not Eagles secondary or a Falcons secondary or something like that. So 22 targets, that's crazy.
I mean, he's been guarded by some good corners too at the same time. So it would help. If you're an elite receiver, you're an elite receiver. So I don't know.
Sam Darnold, on the other hand, he was 14 for 31, 179 yards, and 1 interception. This is probably
4 points in fantasy.
his worst. You decided to start him
I did.
against the Jets?
I don't have anybody else. Who was I supposed to start?
He told me to pick him up too.
His worst game all
I'm
season.
trying to tell you, Adrian.
JJ, your boy,
Yep.
Justin Jefferson, he had a pretty good game, 6 receptions, 92 yards. He was pretty frustrated out there with Sam Darnold on the whole game, but they pulled it off. I think it was ultimately
I think he was just mad about the offense.
Yeah, you guys
in general.
we couldn't really move the ball.
Because once Aaron Jones got hurt, it was kind of just like flat. For a minute.
the Jets. The Jets should have won that game. I feel like.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
I think they just made
didn't.
too much. I mean, they made too many mistakes,
Mhm.
obviously. But I mean, the big question here, you guys, is Robert Saleh.
Salah.
Robert Saleh? Yeah.
Robert Saleh got fired.
Straight BS.
Come to Miami, BRDC.
That wouldn't be bad, but he's probably not
He's
going
not going to
there.
BRDC.
And how do you guys feel about his firing?
I
It's
think.
ridiculous.
Oh, go ahead.
What?
It wasn't fair. It wasn't his fault. Obviously, I watched a video on a dude who's a Jets fan get like pretty emotional on this topic where he was like, he wasn't the problem, but he was a part of the problem. But I think it was okay that we fired him. And then his friends were like, but he wasn't the problem. Yes, he was. But he, I don't think he was the main problem, obviously. But he definitely hasn't ran that team as well as everybody thought. Just because he's a Shanahan, like branched off of Shanahan's offense, but he's not an offensive player. He's a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And the defense was what carries the team.
Exactly.
Him and Sauce and the D line and all the linebackers, they're playing well, and they have a top 5 defense, top 10 defense in the league. But he's just a scapegoat because he's the head coach. He wasn't a play caller. That was Nathaniel Hackett. The offense has been garbage. You can't lose those kind of games to the Broncos last week, and then you blow a game against the Vikings in London. You can't really blow those games. But if anybody's gonna take that blame, it's not gonna be Aaron Rodgers because they traded all this stuff for him. He is pretty much the king of New York right now. Nobody's gonna say anything to him. Nobody's gonna say anything to Nathaniel Hackett because if you say something to him, you have to go through Rodgers too.
It's
So
stupid. It's so dumb.
Robert Saleh, he this is probably best case scenario for him because he gets to start somewhere else.
Yep.
And prove that he's actually a good coach. He wasn't the greatest coach, but he's still a decent like coordinator, and he can be a leader of a locker room.
I think it says a lot more about the organization because
Yeah.
there's just over the years, all the players that have benefited from leaving or like having a second chance of their career, going somewhere else, being more successful than
Sam
Yeah.
Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. I mean, I'm pretty sure Zach Wilson, right?
Yep.
He's probably feeling better about himself being in a different situation. Like coaching and all that stuff matters, but at the same time, like there's a bunch of grown men making money, so it's like they're either motivated or they're not. And like he was saying, like Adrian was saying, like Robert Saleh, when he got hired, everybody knew he was a defensive-minded coach. He was a defensive coordinator for the Niners. Like he's the reason their defense was good in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I think Raheem Mostert, or was it Raheem
Mostert?
No, Morris.
Morris, yeah, he was
Yeah. He was the defensive coordinator too, right?
Yeah,
So
Atlanta.
he's in Atlanta now. He's a defensive-minded guy, and he's probably having success because there's a different play caller offensively there. So when you look at the aspect of just like, yeah, he comes from this branch, but he's still gonna coach his own way, and what he's actually good at, they're good at too. The Jets are good at defense. He's a defensive-minded coach, so you can't really put the blame on him. I think there's a guy named Swagoo on ESPN, and he said it kind of like best in my mind. Like they fired the person that's the least important. Like this doesn't even make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like why you fired him? Because at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers threw those picks. at the end of the day, the offensive coordinator is calling those plays. So you're gonna blame the offense for him being bad? They're not on the field. Players still have to perform regardless.
Yeah, I agree for the most part, but have you the head that wears the crown? You're the leader of the team. You get the blame.
So was Aaron Rodgers. You're not gonna fire him.
Yeah, that's why the head coach always gets waxed. I don't think it's fair. I think it would make more sense to whack Hackett, the offensive coordinator. But that's how it is.
Yeah.
I'd say it does. It's more of an impact on how the Jets are based on how they did it. Right? They just they escorted.
Yeah,
them
escorted
out.
them out. I heard
They
that.
Security.
didn't
It's
let them
crazy.
talk to the players. They didn't let them address the team.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say, there was
more
no
of an impact
adjustment.
on the Jets and how poorly ran they are. I'm okay with them firing him, right or wrong.
Right.
It happens on every team, but like, it's a very, very bad look on how they did it. And also with the Rodgers thing, apparently Rodgers had on the Pat McAfee, they're talking about how like Rodgers had a phone call with the owner 12 hours before the.
Yeah, because he was like trying to explain like how he wasn't involved in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
something like
that makes no sense. If you meet with the owner of a business and then your manager gets fired the next day,
You already knew about
you
it.
knew about
Yeah,
it.
you
Or
knew.
if you didn't know about it, you'd be like, what the fuck?
'Cause
I
he-
just talked to you yesterday.
Yeah.
Didn't you think you should tell me my manager didn't get fired? Like,
Because honestly,
it just looks bad all around. So.
he probably was the one that picked the person that's going to be next in line to coach for the rest of the year. If you talk to the owner of the team, like, okay, who should we let run this organization while you're the quarterback of our team?
Or at least, even if it was like direct, like fire him or don't fire him, it was probably like subtly said, like, you know, so how do you think the team's going? You know, like what direction do you see? Like it was like kind of understood, but maybe it wasn't like fire him, but he knew somehow, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just it looks bad in the organization.
Because in my head, like, at the end of the day, all they did was move. I think he was the defensive coordinator.
It's the
right?
defensive coordinator that's going to
So
take
what
his
the
place.
hell is the difference?
So we're going to see if
What's the
like,
difference?
Literally.
Right.
He's gonna be fired too.
If you want,
That's what I'm saying.
if you
Like,
want to make Aaron Rodgers happy, fire Robert Saleh and then make Nathaniel Hackett the head coach.
That's why it's
Well,
not
good luck.
So it's
You
like,
know,
if
good
you really
luck.
wanted that to happen, do that. But that ruined. I think now that it happened, the Jets' season's over. No playoffs.
I don't know about that.
No Super Bowl.
I think that's a step too far.
No, it's over. No.
what's their record?
If they
2 and 3.
if they win next week, they're number 1 in the division.
They play
But
the
if
Bills,
we
though, right?
if we win in 2 weeks, we're number 1 in the
Yeah, so the
division.
season's not over.
Yeah, but we
season's
still
not
have our
over.
head coach. We still have our. We have most of our
You
team.
don't have your quarterback.
That's because he's injured. It's
Yes.
not because he's got fired.
My point is their season's not over.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
It's
Granted,
not
they play
over.
Done.
Buffalo.
It's done.
Yeah, it's tough to say the season's over with 3/4 of the season left.
Yeah, but no interim head coach has ever won a playoff
That's,
game.
I mean, that's true, but
They
I
can
mean,
make
there's a
it to the
first for
playoffs,
everything,
they might not win.
and it's the AFC, so I mean,
It's a weak
you never
division.
know. Yeah, the division ain't the best.
They play Buffalo next, so we're going to see if they can win Monday Night Football.
45.
Their
Buffalo's
defense is
kinda
still
up and
good.
down right now.
Buffalo might actually do. If they get a receiver, they'll be fine.
Hopefully Josh Allen's alive.
Yeah, he took a bad hit.
He took a couple. He should have been out the game, just like they did Tua.
Yeah.
Our next game, boys. Well, good luck to him.
And shout out to the Vikings. Don't forget that part, Eden. Yeah,
5-0.
yeah, 5-0
You guys are
on the
you guys
bye
still
week
doing
now.
good, man.
Darnold's.
I saw a thing that says
Yeah, that's crazy. One game is crazy.
I saw
Bad
that,
weather, nothing. Crazy.
I saw that the last time the Vikings were 5-0 going into a Week 6 bye,
Here you go. Here you go. That BS.
they
Here we
came
go.
out 1-6.
Here we go. Look, see?
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen again.
Time out. Time out.
Here we go. Here's the stat.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Why do we gotta talk about old shit? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why we always gotta talk about old shit?
'Cause it happened.
What does that have to do with this year?
Nothing. I'm just putting it out there.
Just pass
Let it
that.
go.
Last year, you guys made it to the playoffs and then you played the Chiefs and you lost.
Yeah.
Now you guys don't have a fucking quarterback. Does it make any sense for me to bring that shit up about last year?
It would be brought up if they go to the
I don't
playoffs
want to
and they
hear
play the
that shit.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It's a new year.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
The 49ers were in the Super Bowl last year.
It's okay.
Now they don't have a whole bunch
It's
of.
not gonna happen again. It's okay.
I don't hear. No,
It's
fuck
okay.
You're
No,
doing good.
My
You're doing
point
good.
is, when your team's doing good, I'll give credit and I'll respect it.
Yeah,
Do the
you
same
did
thing for my
it.
team.
I mean, it
No,
did.
fuck that.
You guys are 5-0.
Yeah, I know that.
Later. One will be like 10 weeks.
Okay,
Okay,
right.
And everybody here
10-0.
too. And everybody here too.
10-0.
I have been the most respectful for the Vikings.
You have.
Yes.
I'm talking about that guy. In this
I
dude.
said, the Vikings look good. I said, what do you want me to do?
You trying to downplay that shit. Because you know how we talk all the time.
this guy wants me to get on my knees for the Vikings.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
We're
Right?
not next then.
Texans, Bills. Texans beat the Bills 23-20,
Wait till we get to this.
winning in the last 30 seconds, basically. I mean, Josh Allen, he 9 for 30.
Terrible.
They are looking really bad. 131
9 for
yards, 1
30?
touchdown. Yes.
Great.
James Cook, he's eating still. 20 carries, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. And CJ Stroud, on the other hand, 28 for 38, 331 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Stephon Diggs, 6 receptions, 82 yards. He played good out there. He wanted to show off for the Bills, you know what
No
I'm saying?
touchdown?
No.
Nope.
Nico
And the-
scored that one touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nico, he is going into the IR. He's not going to be playing for the next 4 games. It was a hamstring issue, I believe, in the middle of the game.
Yes. BS. Stupid.
Joe has him in fantasy.
That's dumb.
What is that, your 5th player down or what?
Nah, I don't even know, bro.
That's how it is.
That's how it goes.
This is how it ended, guys. The Bills had the ball with 30 seconds left on their end zone, granted, all right? They ran 3 straight plays. They were all passes,
And they were bombs too. Like he tried to throw it down the field.
all incomplete, so the clock barely moved.
Oh my god.
All right. So then the kick to the other side of Houston, it was barely like a, I don't know, 50-yard line, 40. It was something like that in the middle of the
Didn't even
field.
Get on the other side of the field.
Houston
bro.
makes 1 pass play and a 1 run play actually throughout the middle, and then they kick a field goal to win the game.
This loss was on the coach. This was 100% a coach loss. You cannot throw the ball 3 times, not
Deep.
burn any clock.
deep.
In your own
When
end
there's
zone.
30 seconds left on
In
the
your
clock.
own end zone.
You run the ball at least 1 time. Make them burn a timeout. I don't remember if they had 1 or not.
They had 2.
At least run 1. Make them use all the timeouts. Then if you want to go for the throw, go for it. But even then, you shouldn't go for the throw because you're like the 10-yard line and back. You're not getting a field goal range. You waste the time and you go to overtime and let the best man win. You did not give him the ball back with no time off the clock. That's a coaching error. That's a fireable offense. That is a fireable offense. That is horrible coaching.
And
I was shocked.
It makes it worse that Josh Allen took the biggest hit, like smacked
Right
his head on the
before-
ground.
Yep.
Then you go out there and you're like, here, I know you're concussed, but launch this ball. And it
I'm
makes it
surprised
worse.
that he didn't run though. I'm surprised Josh Allen didn't. So they didn't complete no passes.
No.
but
No, they-
so it was like 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
He didn't- he didn't rush at all?
He's standing in his own end zone.
He big as hell, bro. You better run.
He's
The drive before, he got like hit on the floor.
No, I seen that.
Yeah, he got concussed.
So that was right after
He
that?
didn't get concussed. He didn't get just concussed. He got knocked out.
Yeah, he was.
So he
you
shouldn't
saw
have been in the
video?
game.
Yeah, so what happened? They took him to the blue tent, and then
Yeah.
they got the ball back. They stopped Houston. They didn't
And
stop
he
him.
ran
And
back
they're
out.
like, shit, yeah, go. And then they do that.
No backup quarterback.
I saw
Trubisky was getting ready.
Trubisky came in for like one
One
play,
play.
and then Josh Allen ran back out there. But I saw a video of when he was going to the blue tent. They were trying to do the concussion protocol. Somebody gave him smelling salts and just said, "Take these, get back out there."
They're stupid,
Yeah.
man.
And that's also illegal.
It's a violation.
That's what the
isn't it?
Dolphins
Is it
did to Tua.
I did not know that.
If a quarterback or anybody on the field looks like they have any sort of brain
You have
injury,
to check it,
you
right?
have to check them
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
concussion protocol.
They-
Not
oh
only is
my
that super
gosh.
dangerous, that's super illegal. Miami did that with Tua against the Buffalo, his first time getting concussed. We threw him back out there. He came out, won the game, whatever. But then they did an investigation that he didn't actually take a concussion protocol test at all, and then our team doctor got fired. We got fined $700,000.
You guys do not care about Tua at all. Crazy.
It was the game they needed to win, bro.
Yeah, no, that's a fireable offense.
Yeah, that's
That's-
bad.
Because
With how much season you have left too, you're thinking about right now, bro. Like he could die. Like he was knocked out.
Yeah, he was on the ground.
Now,
for
what
like
are we
2-3
talking about?
seconds. Definitely asleep. And then
And
they woke him up.
and if you go to overtime, you give him more time to recover. Run the ball 3 times, punch it back with 8 seconds left. Okay, recover, let him now go overtime. He's back in.
Right. Put somebody behind center that hasn't had their brain rocked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just me being an athlete, bro. Like that's how I be. Even when I hoop or just watch sports in general, I hate seeing people get injured.
Me too.
Because I want to see both teams at their best, and I want to see the best player against the best players. It's just like cool. He's hurt. Like what you gonna do? We're gonna rush him back out there. You do not care about that man's
Rush
life.
back out there and just launch his ball.
The coach should have been fired before he got back in the locker room. That
John
was-
McDermott. Nuts. And he's the dude that last year, it was like middle season, end of the season, whatever. He used 9/11 He used 9/11 to like try to boost his team's motivation, because he said he was like think about 9/11. That whole process was done to perfection. It was perfectly executed. That's exactly what we have to do in the season. And then somebody came out and told like a news reporter that.
It was during the Bills and Jets game, right? When Rodgers got hurt, that's how he motivated them.
And he said it in New York.
Yeah,
oh my god.
That's mad weird.
He said perfectly executed.
It was done in New York. This was last year.
Yeah.
I would be perfect. They should fire him and hire Rob Saleh. It'd be perfect.
That was a dumb play call at the very end. They should have easily
motivated.
They could have won that game.
Crazy.
Easily won that game.
Executed to perfection.
Next up, we have the Cardinals beating 49ers 24-23 by one measly point. I think I had picked the 49ers too.
You're the only one that picked Niners to cover.
Yeah. Even though I had faith in the Cardinals all season. And Kyler Murray, 19 for 30, 195 yards, one touchdown, one interception.
I like Kyler though. Kyler's cool.
That video of him running into that touchdown, it was like a 50-yard run. And at the 45, he like started celebrating.
Yeah.
And then he started
Bro, he's too quick, bro. Even after his injury, he's still fast like that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's looking good.
I was going to draft him too, and I didn't.
First year fully healthy. Brock Purdy, 19 for 35, 244 yards, one touchdown, two interceptions. Ayuk finally with a really good game.
How'd you feel about that?
8 reception, 147 yards. I was happy, bro.
I would hope so. You probably kept looking at fantasy like, dang, bro, he finally got some points.
About time.
You want Devin Singletary? I said you want Devin Singletary.
What's your question, Ed?
Go ahead, bro.
I mean, I don't have a question for this one. What do you guys think about 49ers losing here by 1 point?
It has a lot to do with injuries, and I will say, this is how I feel about any divisional game. It's gonna be a tough game, unless the team absolutely sucks. It's like the Panthers or something like that. Like the Cardinals, they're just not talked about a lot, but they're kind of solid. I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs, but they solid enough to be able to beat you on like a sneaky week.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot better than everybody thought.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think they lost some team lost last year to the Cardinals when they had Joshua Dobbs back. I want to say it was the Niners or Seahawks.
That was the
Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, me too.
Week 3.
The Cardinals.
I vowed to never pick the Cowboys again.
Yeah, that was the game that did it for me.
Yeah. But I like just how I'm not saying they're the best team obviously, but like structure wise they're kind of like, you know, enough. They have enough to be able to compete any given week.
Yeah, I think that's a solid team. They shouldn't be 7.5-point dogs to any divisional game.
Nah, never. Because even the Seahawks lost this week, and I can't remember who they lost to.
Giants.
Yeah, see, that's not a game that you'll be like, oh.
Yeah, those kind of games you have to win, especially because it was at home.
Yeah.
And they had the lead 10 points again.
But the Cardinals, I think it was a solid win from them. But I think it had a lot to do with the injuries. Because Wagner's not playing either, right?
He was playing, the linebacker.
Did he play? They said he was hurt,
Wagner?
right?
Did he? He might have got hurt early in the game.
Bobby
He
Wagner?
got hurt during the game.
No, not Wagner. My bad. What's his
Warner?
name? Yeah, Warner. My bad.
Warner,
Yeah,
I
he
thought
plays. He plays.
Oh, okay. I thought he was hurt.
Probably having the best year so far.
No, I know, but they said he was hurt before the game. I didn't think he played. But, like, did George Kittle play?
Yep.
Yeah, he played.
So, Deebo Samuel played?
Debo wasn't there. McCaffrey wasn't there.
Those are the two big ones.
Yeah. But
Debo
Ayuk
was
there.
playing.
Debo was there?
Yeah, he just didn't do anything.
Dang.
Oh,
Then this is
I don't
really
wanna
bad
hear-
for them.
I don't want to hear nothing then. I'm cool.
really bad for
Brock
them.
Purdy played?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to hear nothing.
The Cardinals are a team that can shock any team because their offense is solid.
Yep.
If this offense can keep up with your offense, they can beat you.
We
It's
played them
just
this year,
hard.
too.
It's hard to keep up with Kyler, so I'm
But
surprised.
clearly they're missing McCaffrey.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with the defense getting scored on. So
Someone in their defense was injured. I understand they got hurt during the game for San Francisco, so that did not help.
Hufunga, I think it was Hufunga.
is that a corner?
He's a safety.
He don't matter.
He was an All-Pro a couple years ago.
Not until I get it in gear. Moving on, but
The next
2 and
man
3,
up.
yeah, under 500 in that division is pretty tough.
I think they'll be.
all right, but they gotta get it together.
I don't think.
I like the Niners.
I mean, I know. I think all of us picked them to win the division prior to the season started,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, they're still going to.
Did I pick the Rams?
I think the Rams would be.
You did not pick the 49ers, right?
I may have picked the Rams, but
The Rams would be up there too right now if it wasn't for their injury. So kind of the best two teams they injured right now. They missing their best 2 weapons. Actually, they're missing their top 3 weapons. The
the
Rams?
Puka
the
and
Rams.
Yeah, Cooper,
Tyler Higbee.
Cooper Cup, and Puka.
Yeah.
They'll
so,
be back.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll be back.
their defense is.
Their defense ain't that
suspicious.
good, but they would be more competitive than what the hell we see right now.
Oh yeah.
The Rams, like their best receiver is Tutu Atwell.
Yes, sir.
They're fine.
Tutu, I don't know what that is, bro. 49ers will bounce back. Nothing to worry there. Next game we have the Ravens 41 and Bengals 38
Best game of the
overtime.
year.
This game was so much fun to watch.
Bro, I saw it
Holy
when
crap.
it was I think it was 28-38 in the fourth quarter when they came back. Right? The Ravens. It was 28-38.
Yeah, I think they were down by 10.
Yeah. I was like, damn, they came back like that. That might be one of the best highlights of the year. Lamar, him dropping the ball and then stiff arming dude and throwing a touchdown. Like,
Oh, that was.
I was like, damn, bro, he
that was sick.
threw your ass to the ground.
Heisman
And that was a bigger dude. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
that was Trey Hendrickson. He last year he made All Pro.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
linebacker or DN sometimes.
Yeah.
he got met by another All Pro. So
This game is why I lost in fantasy. Dumb.
Me too.
Burrow had
What,
5
likely?
touchdowns.
Huh?
Burrow had 5 touchdowns
I was
too.
playing likely. And Lamar.
I was playing
Yeah,
Lamar
Sam.
Chase.
That was Sam. He was so happy.
I was playing Chase. So Lamar Jackson went 26-42, 348 yards, 4 touchdowns. Zay Flowers had 7 receptions for 111 yards. Derrick Henry 15 carries, 92 yards, 1 touchdown. A lot of that came from overtime.
Yep.
We had like a 40-50 yard run. On the other hand, we had Burrow 30 for 39, 392 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick. And then Jamar Chase, 10 receptions, 193 yards, almost 200. And then 2 tutties, 2 touchdowns. Bengals should have won.
Yeah.
bro, why
I
we
agree.
keep talking about shoulda?
I
They
agree.
didn't.
Bengals should have won.
Shoulda won.
They ran the
coulda
ball
won.
3 times in overtime, and then they missed the field goal. They should have passed it,
Before overtime.
made it closer somehow.
But they didn't.
Evan McPherson missed that kick too. So
Yeah,
can't blame him.
Oh, that's tough. He missed 2 kicks.
He missed one.
he missed one. The last.
But it was the game winner.
Yes.
Because I think the Ravens started with the ball in overtime. Then the Ravens fumbled. The Bengals picked it up, and then they drove down the field. McPherson missed the kick, and then the Bengals or the Ravens drove down the field with that Derrick Henry. He had like a 50-yard run, and then Dustin Tucker just chipped it in.
Yeah, you can't have a better kicker to ice the game than that.
Just Tucker, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Bengals should have won.
No.
They when they got that ball, they ran it 3 times. Why? Burrow had 380 yards. They couldn't guard Chase or Higgins.
Yep.
You took the ball out of your best player's hands, and it's like a guaranteed. They think it's a guaranteed 50-yard make. No, at least throw it once to Jamar. At least let Burrow run around and try to do something.
T. Higgins too, right?
Jamar, yeah.
They just he's gonna make a 52-yard like it's automatic.
Their
That was-
RB1 was out too. I think it was Chase Brown. The
Yeah.
running back 2 was the one running it. He didn't have a good running game. Yeah, he wasn't having a great game.
The second string.
Yeah. So like, just throw a 10-yard pass. Get
Coaching.
him closer.
Is that a fireable
loss,
offense?
too. No, that's not fireable. That's not as bad, but that was a coaching game.
I don't even like Cincinnati's head coach. Zach Taylor is terrible. I don't
Cincinnati's 1-4. Can they bounce back?
Yeah, they'll be
think-
alright.
I think you're really deep into this hole, but it's definitely bounce back. a
They're
little.
1-4.
Yeah.
It's
So,
over.
This is why they're okay. Look up their schedule. The next 4, they're gonna win all 4. Or yeah, I think it's the next 4.
Just like they was gonna make that 50-yard field goal. Huh?
No, that was a bad decision. The next 4 games, if you read them off, I think it's all teams with either losing records or barely over 500. If you go through the schedule, Chiefs, they could have won. They probably should have. Ravens definitely should have. And who was the other one? Patriots. That was a horrible game. We're gonna throw that one aside. But their offense is clicking. I think they're averaging like 32 points a game.
But you gotta be able to
It's
stop
just their
somebody.
defense, yeah.
Yeah, the defense.
Their defense is
bad.
Yeah, you gotta be able to
It's,
stop
it's just
somebody.
their secondary. Like they're because their pass rushers are
I ain't watching none of
pretty
the
good,
games though.
but their secondary just gets cooked by everybody. They don't have a solidified corner. They don't have a solidified safety.
Yeah.
They lost Jesse Bates. They lost a lot of these big name corners.
What's
But
dude's name that was on the defensive line that plays on the Lions now? Reader.
DJ Reader. Yeah,
Yeah.
They lost DJ Reader and
Oh,
they
he's
still have
good.
Trey Hendrickson. But their secondary cannot close down anything.
Yeah, they're really struggling on the defensive side. I mean, they play New York, Cleveland, Philadelphia, Las Vegas, and Baltimore. So they can win 4 games
They better not
possibly.
lose no game to Cleveland, bro.
No,
If you lose one of your games to Cleveland, your season's over.
They were the next 3. Was it Cleveland, LA, and Giants?
New York Giants, Cleveland Browns,
They should
Philadelphia
go 3.
Eagles, Las Vegas Raiders.
Philly is probably gonna be.
They can go 3-1. 3-1, they can lose that game to
To the Eagles.
To the Phillies.
Maybe.
To
They
Philadelphia.
might beat them.
Is it,
Are they
is
playing
it-
in Philly?
They're
In Cincinnati?
in Cincinnati.
Okay.
See, and the thing is, you gotta think of the AFC. Who are the big dogs there? Chiefs.
Chiefs, is it?
Houston's 4-1, right? And then maybe the Ravens 3-2. Who else is there?
Buffalo,
Steelers.
They're
Stays healthy.
2-3 or 3-2.
3-2.
They're not a lock to make it. All right, so they're competing with what? They're competing with the Chargers, with Buffalo, probably the Jets, and not the Jaguars. All right, it's like 3 or 4 teams that they're competing with. They're Houston's already locked them in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right? It's like 3 or 4 teams, and the Steelers. That's the first one.
Steelers, yeah.
For,
Okay.
for 4 playoff spot. They can get in there. They can get
Yeah,
in.
they can
Oh, is it
Yeah, I
7?
guess they're
Is it
Yeah,
7?
7.
So name them again.
So they'll compete with
Chiefs.
the Chargers.
The Chiefs,
Oh,
the Chiefs and the Texans are
You're
locked.
saying locked in. You're talking about
I'm
competing
saying,
for
so,
the wild
Those
card.
like-
yeah,
that's like one
Chiefs,
time.
Houston, and Ravens, and lock them in.
Like,
Gotcha.
those are the 1, 2,
They're going to
3.
compete with the
so
Chargers,
4.
the Steelers, the Jets, maybe the Bills, and then we'll see the Dolphins.
When
But it's 4 or 5 teams are right in the middle. If they get hot, I don't think they're dead.
Yeah.
But they got to win.
Yeah.
They have to go.
You can't
they
say
have to
dead
have-
with 1 quarter of the season gone.
And with Burrow,
3
you
quarters
see-
left of the season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like entirely out of October, they have to have a winning record coming out. Like in those games, they have to win.
Yeah, like 3-2,
Winning record out of those
3-1.
You cannot lose 3 games.
No,
If
They
you lose
lose-
3 games, it's a wrap. And if you lose to the Giants or the
Yeah, it's over.
because if
Cleveland,
they lose,
Yeah.
you can't do
they
it.
lose
Yeah.
3 games. That's 7 losses.
You're
Most
done.
playoff teams have 7 losses.
That's true.
So halfway through the season, you already have 7 losses.
Yeah, because you can make it in
9. You can make 9
and
8.
7 or 9-8.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Hopefully they don't make playoffs for the 6 of the Steelers.
And for the 6th,
Ice
we're
bath.
up.
I think you
We need to
guys-
make the playoffs.
I can't wait till we get to the Steelers, but I think you guys are about to switch quarterbacks for sure.
What?
I think.
We'll see.
We'll get there with the good.
Yeah.
Next game we have
Oh, Russ is still
Packers,
hurt.
Rams. This is a tough game to watch. Yeah, I mean, Love 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 receptions. Stafford 260 yards, but he threw 45 times for 29 for 45, 1 touchdown, 1 reception. It was really just both teams struggling to pass. Kyron Williams had 102 yards rushing. That's what kept them afloat, I would say. I mean, can the Packers be 5-2, guys? Can they?
To me, the Packers ain't good, and I'm not just trying to I'm a Vikings fan, but I don't think the Packers are good.
I haven't been as high as everybody else has been on the Packers,
I have not.
and I think I'm still about that level. Josh Jacobs scored his first touchdown of the year,
But
but
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think I had them not making the playoffs and 3rd in the division.
really,
I had him
Yeah,
second.
I thought
Yeah,
you had
he
him
was a-
second, bro.
No, I had
No,
them
you had him
third.
second.
I think I had him
I had
second.
Bears, Lions, then Packers.
Did you had the Bears winning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because he's a Caleb Williams
Yeah.
guy.
They're
Yeah.
3-2, bro.
I missed
Yeah.
that episode.
Yeah, you were here. You were.
I missed that episode. I'm like, ain't no way.
I had
Would you have the Vikings fourth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I
most
thought we was cool.
I think most people did.
That's cool. That's all right. It's all right.
We'll see.
I think I was the only one having Packers second.
I had the Packers second too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the Lions winning, Packers second, Bears third, Vikings last. But obviously, it doesn't look
That's
like
how
it's going
most
on.
people had the.
They play Arizona, while Houston, Jacksonville, Detroit. So they can go 2-2.
Arizona who?
Houston, Jacksonville, and then Detroit.
I don't think the reason I don't think they good is because the teams that they've won against, their record is 4-10 combined. The teams that they've beat.
Well,
He
yeah.
knows that because he's a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to think.
No, not because I'm a Vikings fan. Because I seen that stat and I was looking at I looked at the teams that they beat.
I mean, Indiana and Tennessee have pretty good defenses. They're not the worst, but they're not the best defenses.
I think you have to take into account they did have a quarterback injury, and then one game with the quarterback coming back. So we don't really know the full team, right? We'll know more in the next couple weeks. But
Yeah.
With Jordan Love, yeah.
I think their defense is going to carry them heavily because their DC and their whole defense team combined. I think it's great. Top 5 for sure. Xavier McKinney's probably could win Defensive Player of the Year. He has 5 picks.
Oh yeah.
Should be 4. Bullshit. Fucking dumb.
Speaking of the same division, boys, we had the Bears beating the Panthers, whooping them 36-10. I mean, Andy Dalton, 136 yards, 1 interception. I mean, the Panthers are bad.
Panthers are terrible.
Yeah, for sure.
Rookie of the year.
They had injuries, and they just suck.
Hell no, he's not gonna be no rookie.
Caleb Williams,
He's the second best quarterback.
20 for 29,
Coming back.
304 yards, 2 touchdowns. DJ Moore, 5 receptions, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns, showing out from his previous team as well.
Dog.
Just like Diggs. I mean, they won by 26 points, guys.
Out of here.
All right.
They're the weakest schedule in the NFL.
Was Daniel right about Caleb Williams?
No.
Yeah.
His potential has always been good. Don't get me wrong.
We've all projected this.
His potential has been good, but he should never have. He never should have been compared to Patrick Mahomes, because that's all people compare him to now. He's
play
not.
style.
He is not that. He's not. He's not even the best quarterback in his draft. That's a
Wait,
fact.
what?
He's not the best quarterback
Oh,
in his
that's
draft.
Jaden Daniels, yeah.
Like
Through 5 weeks.
Right now, Jaden Williams is better.
skill wise, he's not better than him.
Through 5 weeks.
No. Period.
Nah, I disagree.
That's a fact.
That's not a fact.
Name one. No. Wayne, my bad. Not to cut you off. Name one thing that Caleb Williams does that Jaden Daniels does not do.
I'd say ask any of the GMs in the NFL.
No, I'm asking you.
That all of them unanimously,
I'm asking you.
surreptitiously,
I'm asking you.
all said he is the number 1 QB with no debate. No, they were debating between Williams and Drake May. So don't tell me he doesn't do anything better. So he clearly does. Williams has been better through the first. Daniel's been better through the first 5 weeks.
He's a better quarterback overall.
Through the first 5 weeks.
Daniel.
Well, I guess you were the guy that said Darnold's the MVP and the best quarterback in the league too. So
Up until this point, he was.
I'll take
he
that
had
with
one
a grain of
bad game, so now everybody's gonna go off that wagon.
yeah, I take with a grain of salt. You live in the moment, and you live with.
So do you.
I don't. I project.
He lives in the moment too.
I take stats and analysis, and I project.
So you're telling me right now?
I said through the first 5 weeks, Jaden Williams has been the best rookie quarterback. I'm projecting the next 11 weeks, Williams will catch him.
Okay, we'll see.
We've all said that.
We've all said that he's good.
Caleb Williams will improve every single week,
But
the entire season.
And he is.
They beat the Panthers though.
But I do think Jaden Daniels' skill set and the way he plays is going to have him like success earlier on in his career. So Jaden Daniels is better now, and I think Jaden Daniels will be better at the end of the season.
I can respect what Daniel's saying though. Don't get me wrong. I respect you saying like Caleb Williams through the next few games, because that's like saying the Bengals ain't gonna make the playoffs, but it's only been 5 games. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, the projection is cool, but don't. My point is, don't compare him to somebody that's already great. And then Mahomes.
Oh, okay. I think
no.
Okay.
Don't compare him to somebody that's already great.
That's what we do,
before he gets in the league, bro, he ain't even played the game.
That's what we do with superstar people that come in.
I mean,
Wembanyama,
that's true.
LeBron,
That's
you
true.
compare
That's
them to
true.
the greats. That's how they play.
But it's just like, okay, they put all these expectations on him, and then he don't do good the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden he's winning against all these garbage teams.
Well, who's Williams beat? Oh, not Williams. Daniels. The Bengals defense.
I honestly don't even know who they played.
That's hard too.
That's true. That's true.
But that's not Daniel's fault. That's just the
It's not Williams' fault. We play the Panthers. Come on now.
I mean,
Credit where it's due, all right? Every week he's
I
gotten
am.
better. His passing yards have gone up.
It
His
has.
pass rating's gone up.
It has.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the
Progression's
better quarterback. That's me.
Daniel was.
But he ain't weak. He not weak.
Fortunately, Daniel was right. Right for now.
For now,
Daniel said he was right.
Slowly coming up.
Yeah.
So, Jalen Daniels. I mean, he played Bucks and the Browns that are the best defenses. The Bears, you could say the best defenses probably Colts and Titans. So they're both mid defenses.
Yeah, I was like, Colts Titans still aren't very great.
Yeah.
Colts and Titans, bro.
Defense.
No, but to be fair to Adrian's point, I think that type of style does benefit you early on. Like running more, it's way easier to like have success early until people start to game plan for that. Right,
or
just like Lamar.
Until you start taking those hits.
Capable. Yeah, or if he gets hurt, he's way skinnier and smaller.
Isn't he like 5'9", 5'10", something like that?
Daniels?
He's tall, but he's skinny.
Caleb
Williams is like
No,
5'11".
Caleb's taller.
He can barely see over the line.
Yeah.
Bro, he threw
obviously,
200
like,
some yards.
Daniels,
Yeah, he's
or,
still can throw for sure.
Williams coming into this draft, he was obviously the number 1 pick, whatever. Because just look at his highlight tape.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the
This game,
improv and
Yeah,
the
for sure.
playmaking stuff. Yeah, Jaden Daniels won the
Heisman.
Heisman because he went to LSU. Jaden Daniels went to USC.
USC.
So
Yeah.
LSU and USC aren't on the same level as like national recognition. Obviously, everybody knows who USC is, but LSU has such a rich history in quarterbacks and success. And Jaden Daniels had a great season.
To be fair,
40 touchdowns.
Caleb did win the year before at USC.
Yeah.
But I think they play week 8 or 9. Actually, Caleb
Caleb and the Commanders.
Yeah, they play
Or
against.
sorry,
so,
the Bears and Commanders.
Yeah, I think it's week
We'll
7,
see.
8, or 9. So
We'll see.
they'll
That
get
game's
a
gonna
rookie duel.
I was gonna say that game's gonna depend on
They
who's
play the
gonna
following
win
week.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
It'll be a big big moment.
They
Who
play,
you got? Oh, Malik Neighbors hurt right now. Malik Neighbors is up there too, though.
they play week 7, so that should be a good game. Now,
2 weeks.
speaking of the Commanders, they beat the Browns as well, 34-13. I believe the Commanders had 430 yards total, while the Browns had 212 yards.
They beat the Browns.
Deshaun Watson,
With 10 points.
15-28. He only had 125 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaden Daniels had 14 for 25, 238 touchdowns, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Solid game for him. McLaurin went off. My dog, my homie. 4 receptions, 112 yards.
Bombs.
What should the Browns do with Deshaun Watson, guys?
Thank you guys. Because I think I asked this 2 weeks ago. Should they bench him? You guys all think that was
Yes.
crazy. Do we
I
still
know.
think they should have benched him?
The reason I said that though
Because of the money?
is because of the money.
Okay.
They won't.
You paid too much to just sit him down.
I
Look
said
at all that
bench him.
money you got sitting. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I
But
can understand if you put him out there, he got hurt, and now he's sitting. Cool. And you got a different quarterback in. But, like, think about what Joe Flacco did.
Playoffs.
I know, but like, will you lose the locker room then? Because you have
No.
Jameis. If you don't bench him, I'm saying.
Oh.
Because if you're playing on offense or defense, you're out there giving it all. You're getting hurt. You're putting this fucking scrub here when we have Jameis Winston, who we think is better.
Okay. You
Do you
saying
need-
you
I
saying
think-
will the team lose
Yeah.
faith in the coach?
Yes, or the organization. 'Cause they're putting lesser talent out there.
I think
just because the money.
I think internally, like in your head, you would, but at the same time, you would try not to show it because the players still know that how much money this man is making, and he's still going to be on the team regardless.
I know it just starts to
'Cause they're
seep.
thi-
It does start to seep though.
They're thinking about what they traded for. That players got
The organization's thinking that.
no. I'm saying that they're thinking about the Deshaun Watson that they traded for, not the
Oh,
Deshaun
yeah,
Watson
yeah.
that they see right now. They're thinking that he can wake up and be that guy again. That's not
Yeah,
gonna
but
happen.
Deshaun
We've been trying to
Watson,
wake him up for a year.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
He
that's not gonna
literally
happen.
walked
But
out.
Not a way.
I know exactly, but I'm saying the money is still there, regardless if he walked off or not. You got to pay him.
but so they have to decide: are they going to deal with this dude that they can pay a lot of money and just fucking lose all the games? And I would be pissed. Like
gonna-
as a teammate, like I think
yeah.
all the teammates are
For
pissed.
sure.
Because next year he might not be on that team. They might trade him or something. He
No
gonna be
one's
in.
taking him.
He,
That
but I'm just saying he gonna be in the same situation that Russell Wilson is.
Backup.
Russell wasn't as bad though, because less years and less guaranteed. Deshaun just fucked. I think it was like if they cut him, it's like 171 against the cap.
Yeah.
You're not-
They can't.
What would you do?
That's the
Right,
thing.
they're just gonna
I
bench
saw-
him.
I saw
You
a
have
thing
to.
today.
Can you though with all that money?
I wouldn't.
You have to teach him a lesson, right?
We would bench him because of what we see. They're not because they're invested in him. Because think about what you gave up. You gave up draft picks too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, think about what the
two
Two
firsts.
firsts.
the Texans look good now.
But he has like
What you gonna do?
he just knows he has like power over the organization.
Yeah.
Then.
The
Like
fact that the
I'm gonna
Browns-
start even though I fucking suck. Who cares? I'm gonna go out there,
Yep.
throw a couple picks. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta bench him, teach him a lesson. Like you're not the best quarterback here, so you gotta show out somehow.
Because I think even for like team morale, if you don't bench him, you're saying you have the power, you have the leverage. But if you bench him, everyone will see like you have to stay in lines. Yeah, we don't care how much money you make. We will bench your ass if you're not up to standard, right?
Yes.
And it's gonna get more team. Okay, let's go. We're gonna I don't know. As a teammate, I would be mad if they had this sorry ass person here. I'm working my ass off, and you're letting him stay in. If I play like that, I'm getting benched.
So what do you do if? I mean, we won't know until Jameis Winston is on the field. Let's say Jameis Winston gets out there and he plays terrible too. Then what do you do?
I go back to Watson.
Yeah, go back to
Yeah.
Watson because
Yeah.
you're spending all that money. You might as well.
But if he's average,
Yeah, even
Jameis,
if he's
even
average.
if he's slightly better than Deshaun Watson,
Yeah.
he good
keep him out there.
because they might mess around and be second, third in their division.
Yeah, I saw a thing.
Yeah, they're
I
all
saw a thing
pumped up.
today
Yeah.
that they were like, so Kevin Stefanski, he's the head coach. He just won head coach of the year or coach of the year, whatever. He's either doing one of two things. He's keeping Deshaun Watson out there only because they have so much money invested into this one guy, or he's keeping Deshaun Watson out there to make it look like the bigger picture. He's looking at the front office and he's like, I'm not gonna bench him. You put all this money in it. This is what you get. I'm not gonna change anything about your team.
You are this. Yeah.
I'm not gonna change anything about you. You did this to yourself.
You guaranteed all of it.
It sucks for the head coach because he had no control about
He's
what
gonna
you
get fired
guys
too.
traded for.
He's gonna get
fired.
fired.
Stefanski's good. You
I
can't
know,
fire him.
but
He's
just
good.
Come
Look
back
at
to
the
the
Browns.
Vikings.
Look
Come
at the
back. Come
Browns,
back.
bro.
Come back.
Look at the Jets. Robert Saleh is a great
Saleh-
coach.
That's very true.
Saleh was
But-
good though.
That's true though.
He's gonna get all the blame for that.
Saleh was
They're
good.
not gonna yell
He
at
was
Deshaun
good at
Watson.
what he was. Saleh was good at what he's good at.
Yeah, but as a head coach, you can't just be that. You gotta
No,
be
I know,
good.
but at the
So,
same
he
but at the
wasn't
same
good.
time, you can't blame him for what is being produced on offense.
I'm blaming the head coach position. I don't care if you're a defensive coach. You have to make the offense work.
But what he's
enough.
but I know, but I'm saying what you're defending for him, you gotta defend the same thing for Kevin Stefanski.
No, I'm saying I think Stefanski's good. I just think the quarterback's trash. With Saleh, I just don't think he's good as a head coach.
So you think if
As
they
a
simply
defensive
change their
coordinator,
quarterback, they'll be
yes, yes.
Yeah, but
They were good last year with Flacco,
good? That's true.
and
Yeah.
their defense was top notch.
that's what I'm saying.
I could
Stefanski's a
agree with
great coach.
Yeah.
But he's gonna get the blame for this.
If they do it,
They're-
stupid.
what
I
are
don't
they gonna
think
do?
there's
Hey,
no
Deshaun, can we
way.
have our money back?
Yeah, right.
No. Stefanski, get out of here. We have to stick with Deshaun Watson.
Nah, I don't think they can.
You go, I dare them to fire Kevin
I
Stefanski.
don't think so.
You know how fast he's gonna get swooped up?
That's why you don't do it.
He's coming back to the Vikings.
Get out of here.
All right,
You
man.
got edited.
Good luck to the Browns. Hopefully they keep losing.
Damn. Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, we need
That's
them
his
to win.
division.
We need them to win.
Yeah, so that's his division.
Somebody chop Deshaun's legs off. Please.
Or give him a suit or something.
If they put in Jameis
If
Winston,
they
he's
build-
cooked.
Imagine they like build a massage parlor in Cleveland and he starts playing like
MVP.
MVP Deshaun Watson. That would be nuts.
What do we have left? Jaguars, Colts. I don't think we talked about them yet.
Nope. That game was terrible.
Yeah.
That was the one game where we all pushed. That was the -3,
Oh yeah.
and they. won
Because the Jaguars.
They actually lost.
that shit.
They
Oh, they
should've-
almost gave the lead
won.
again. They almost gave the lead. They were up by 10 again.
Yeah, I mean they were up by 2 touchdowns, I believe, going
Peterson
to
almost
the
got
fourth.
fired.
That's what I said. If the Jags would lost that game, Doug Peterson would have gone. 0-5?
I remember you saying that last week.
No.
Especially the way they're losing. It's always a 10,
Always a
double-digit fourth lead, and then you drop it.
They did that to us. They did it to Colts. They did it to the.
The team they played before, in England, whoever they played in England.
They're playing England. I think. This
It was last week. Last week they played in England.
No, they just.
No, they didn't. It's
This
upcoming
Vikings
week.
game was
We
the
played
first
in
one
London.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah,
I
they
think
played
they
in
play in England this
This
week.
week? Okay.
Mhm.
the Jaguars do
They play
against who?
The Colts, I think.
They just played the Colts.
Okay.
Or no, yeah, it's the Colts.
We'll see.
But
I mean,
the
that was a
Jags
mid-off.
play in England every
The game was
Yeah,
boring.
I don't think
I
anyone
mean,
watched this one.
speaking of boring, Dolphins, Patriots,
This was some bullshit.
15-10.
Let it out.
Hundley, 18 for 31, 194 yards, 1 interception.
Number one pick.
Chicago.
And you guys is
Travis Hunter.
No, we allowed it.
Get
Go
you a
ahead.
cornerback, and a receiver. At
the
same
Dolphins rushing game gave you guys some hope. 193 rushing yards total. On the other side,
He looks sad.
Brissett, 18 for 34, 160 yards touch running, passing. And then same here for you guys, 151 of rushing. So it was really slow.
I don't care what anyone says. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. The rule is 2 feet inbounds. He got 2 feet inbounds. It was a toe drag. It's a
No,
touchdown.
he got
I don't want to
1.5
hear
feet
about
in.
any heel bullshit. He got 1 feet in and a toe down. That is a touchdown.
He got
Then
one
you
and a
guys
half.
got- they
then
hold
he
us.
stepped out of bounds.
Yeah,
But his toe's already down.
Yeah, 1.5 feet in.
His toe was down.
But his heel wasn't.
That's BS, bro. I don't care what
It's the
nobody.
rules. I don't like the
No.
rule either. But
So
No.
you're telling me, bro, like I don't understand it. So you're telling me his heels were back here,
his first foot landed.
his first foot down like this,
completely in. Yep.
and then he had his
Then he had his
Toe
toe.
in. Touchdown.
But
Game
then,
over.
But then when he came down with his other foot, his heel was out of bounds.
What does that have to do with what touched
I
first?
don't know. But
See,
that's the
'cause
rule.
This is the only distinction. So if you would have done that facing backwards, so meaning 1 foot touch and his toe touch, then he fell forward, that's touchdown.
Probably.
But if he catches it backwards, 1 toe touch, then his heel touches, that's no touchdown.
Yeah.
I gotta
Because
say
think-
this.
I think if he would have turned the other way, even if he got 1 foot down and then a toe, I think that's fine because his heel didn't touch the ground.
Let me ask you this: was he physically capable of doing what you just said he should have did?
Probably not.
Okay, then what were
No,
we
because
talking
he
about?
steps down. He puts his
He's
I don't-
going backwards, so he
I
couldn't.
don't
yeah.
get the rule either, but it's the rule. What happened?
That
That's
just
a
doesn't make
BS.
any
I don't
sense.
think it matters either. This game
I
was
didn't.
trash.
I mean, it matters for you guys because y'all fighting for Shador, and because y'all need a quarterback.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm happy we
Travis.
lost. I'm happy we
That's what I
lost.
said.
That
I
was
said,
a- that was a
Daniel,
bullshit way
I
of
said,
winning.
Daniel, you're
Yeah.
probably happier about this L than I am about this W.
Yeah.
That game literally meant nothing.
That's why I said you look sad about y'all winning.
Drake May is officially starting.
Let's
Yep.
go.
How do you guys feel about that?
About time.
No.
I'm ready to see how he play, but I feel bad because
Yeah.
I feel bad. They know they ain't going nowhere. That's why he finna play.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's okay now, because one, expectations are lower. There's no more comparing him to Caleb or Jaden, right? They're not going to be doing that.
Yeah.
They saw Brissett play. They saw how shit our receivers are. They saw how bad our line is. So now if he comes in and has a bad game, it's not going to be like, oh, look at the other rookie quarterbacks. He'll be like, no, they don't have a good offense. Now he can learn and have no expectations. So
You're gonna
this
be
is a
mad
good
as
time.
hell if y'all make the playoffs. Man.
No, we're not making the playoffs to this year.
I think the
I'll be
biggest-
happy.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy.
Not even playoffs. Y'all just get away from that number one pick area.
Yeah, they better
Top
not
5
start
pick.
winning.
They just start winning
Patriots
5,
go
6 games in a
7-9.
row.
Stupid.
7 games in a row.
That's what they did last year. They won the last like 2 games. Like, why?
That got
The
Zeke. Yeah, Zeke, bro.
the biggest thing about that game was the Patriots, the penalties. They were pretty much shooting themselves in the foot. They were in field goal range to tie it
Yeah, right.
early in the game, and it was just false start, false start, false start, false start. They had
So-
4 or 5 penalties.
I was about to say you
Same
watched that
rock.
game, but I forgot.
Yeah, I watched it. I had it on
You
my phone,
have
but I
to.
had my TV.
Patriots
Like,
might have the worst offensive line in the league.
Yeah, it was
I'm
bad.
ready.
Worse than
They might-
the Jets.
For
Yes,
sure.
yes.
For sure.
Jets have some talent on. They have Smith. If the Jets stay healthy, they have a decent offensive line. Ours is horrible.
Yeah, I guess they were missing a guy when they played us, but that's
Yeah.
besides the
Yeah,
point.
the Patriots could be the worst team in the league, but I don't even think they're that bad. They're obviously they're bad, but it's not as bad as
He said, I don't think they were that bad.
We should be.
I don't know. I don't like the whole Drake May thing. I don't think it's a bad decision, but that's literally like, man, we can't protect our quarterback.
Yeah.
Let's throw our future out there.
But at some point, you gotta play him.
You gotta play him.
At
Yeah.
some point.
I would put.
That's why I'm not too mad at it.
What's the other quarterback y'all got? Zap or Zape?
Zappy?
Yeah, I would've put-
He's still there? I was gonna say no. We released him.
Who's the other quarterback y'all got?
I don't think they have.
I'm just saying I wouldn't have threw my quarterback of the future out there. I would threw him out there because I know I can go get another one.
pick up somebody on the free agency.
We gotta give him some experience.
Go pick up Ryan Tannehill.
Pick up Cam Newton.
Stop him from podcasting.
He's on a roll.
He'll get, yeah, I say he'll get paid.
Next game, Sunday Night Football. Cowboys and Steelers, boys.
Game made me stay up till 1 a.m.
This was such a delay.
Nobody said a
Holy
word.
crap.
Let him read.
It was like an hour delay. I actually don't have notes for this game.
Why ain't you got no notes? Why not?
Because it was the last one. And I was running late, you know.
Yeah,
Cowboys
that's okay.
20-17. Sadly, the Steelers lose in the last second touchdown, bro. I stayed up late for that fucking game. And I thought we were going to win, too.
Bro, I went to sleep on that game. I was
If
so
If it
mad.
would have been a blowout on either side, I would have been. But because it was so close the entire time, I was like, I gotta watch it.
It was,
Got to.
yeah, it was a snooze fest. The Steelers' offense is
Garbage.
not good, horrendous. And then our defense is so good that we held the Cowboys' offense. So that it became like an even matchup
Mm.
I think
that
you
way.
guys had 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions from
I think
Dak.
it was 2.
2 interceptions from
I
Dak.
was say you got 3 turnovers and you didn't.
He literally
win the game?
threw 352 yards, but he could barely score.
Yeah.
And he had
Dak
2
Prescott
interceptions.
became the first person to throw 2
Yeah.
picks in the same game on a different day.
But also 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I was at 2 touchdowns.
The haters.
He threw 2 touchdowns. They ran the ball. I don't know how, but they just ran the ball through the Steelers. Dowdle had 87 yards for 20
Yeah.
carries. That's how they got.
Who did?
Dowdle.
Rico
Dowdle.
Dowdle. I thought you said Darnold.
What
I'm like, who's
happened?
Darnold?
What happened to Zeke, man?
Rico
What do you
Dowdle.
mean? What happened?
He's
They
done.
traded
He's
him
old.
away.
He's like 29.
He's done
So
for.
fat.
What's the Steelers record now? Is it 3-2?
Yes,
Okay,
3-2.
that's good. They're coming back down to earth.
3-0.
That's good.
Back-to-back L's, too.
We.
Who you guys play next?
So sad, bro. Depressing.
Look at
Should've
that
won
bet.
game.
For those that don't know, we have a betting board, And the first bet, us three, we bet that the Steelers finish last in the division.
That's the biggest one on the board.
And the wager is that if they don't finish last, me, Adrian, Daniel have to get in the ice tub.
That's not. I mean, you guys are getting an ice tub
Yeah,
still.
they do finish last. Eden does for 15 minutes.
Yeah, he gets double the time, and we get.
They play the
flat.
Raiders next. The Raiders are switching quarterbacks, so we should win that game.
Yeah.
McConnell to who? Who's the?
No, it was Gardner, and now it's O'Connell.
McConnell.
Yeah, Minshew got
I
benched.
think it's O'Connell, right?
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell.
Oh, forgot about that game too. The Broncos.
He played okay last year though.
He did.
He did.
But he had Vontae, and Vontae's not gonna play, so he gets traded.
That's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. They
Hey.
might mess around and win.
Brock Bowers though,
He was.
dog.
Hunter Renfro ain't on that team no more. That's crazy.
He got cut. He
That's
played like 2
crazy,
years.
bro.
Yeah, time goes by fast. He was a dog.
He was nice, bro. His route running was nasty.
Was it
Who was?
Bowers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said what?
Who?
Hunter Renfro? He not on that team no
Short
more.
white guy.
He was number
Bald,
13.
bald spot in his head. On top. Brock Bowers, best tight end in the league.
Whoa.
You okay?
Statistically, he's probably the best tight end in the league.
Here's
Best
that
tight
game.
end in the league.
Yes.
So he's better than statistically.
Statistically,
Okay.
he's
So
more-
that's not who you would pick first.
No, of course not.
Yeah, the Broncos crushed the Raiders, 34-18. Bo
I mean,
Nix.
he gonna be number one. He the only one getting the
Bo Nix
ball.
is looking good. 19 for 27, 206 yards, 2 touchdowns. Minshew got benched midway the game. I mean, he had 2 interceptions,
Didn't they pay him?
137 yards before he got benched.
Oh, okay.
Brock Bowers, number 1 tight end in fantasy.
Man, don't nobody trying to hear all that, bro.
Mhm.
He the only one getting the ball. Devontae didn't play.
Brock Bowers, 8 receptions, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. Raiders suck. Minshew's no longer a starter.
Yeah, I
boy.
didn't watch this game.
I would be the number 1 tight end if that's the case.
In the league?
Yeah, in fantasy, the league, yeah. I'm the only one getting the ball.
He's been drinking before. I guess.
I've never been enjoying my life.
Do we have one more than the Monday night?
Yeah, Seattle versus the Giants.
That was Monday night.
That was a Monday. That was Sunday.
New Orleans.
Oh, we haven't touched that.
Yeah, we ain't touched that one yet. New Orleans and Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Giants 29 or Seahawks 20. I don't know anything about this game, guys. I'm sorry.
It was a tie game, or the Seahawks could have cut the lead down, but then the Giants blocked the field goal,
Oh,
ran it all the way back.
Yep.
For 2 points.
No,
3
Set
points.
for 6.
7-7.
Oh yeah, it's a field goal. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about
Extra point.
my bad, an extra point. That's what I'm thinking
I
about.
don't even know what happened in this game either. I didn't watch it.
I watched the highlights.
I just
Daniel
seen-
Jones he confused me. He'll have like 3 or 4 games a year that he looks like a top 10 quarterback. Like he's diming, he's running, he's picking everything apart, and then the rest of the year is just straight
Trash.
garbage. Like he looked so good that game. He was dicing it
He
up.
looks really
Against
good.
a
running.
good Seattle defense. Too.
Yes.
Like their secondary is pretty
And
good.
they were favored by I think 6.5, 7 points.
Yep.
And they beat him by what? 9 points? Yeah. it was-
Yeah, Daniel Jones 23 for
He played
34,
well.
257 yards, 2 touchdowns. Good game.
That's all he needs.
Yeah. Geno Smith 28 for 40, 284 yards, 1 touchdown. People are pretty good too. They were getting ran through by Tracy Jr. as the backup running back. Your boy was out. 18 carries for 129 yards. He's coming for Singletary's job.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's why I picked him up.
I saw that.
Yeah, I picked him up.
And then Slayton 122 yards, 8 receptions.
There's Slade.
He had a
Mhm.
good job.
Nothing too special from Seattle. I mean, they just fucked up.
Just fumbled one.
What was the score again?
29-20.
I don't know how they. So that's back-to-back weeks they lost.
Yeah.
Let's
that-
see
Yeah,
how-
they're 3-2 now as well. They were 3-0.
So are they second in the division?
That whole division is clumped up together.
Yeah, I think everybody.
So who's at the
Everyone's
top right now?
3-2 or 2-3.
They're
Who's at the top
first.
right now?
Yeah, I think Seattle's first. I think.
Seattle's first, I think.
Or Adam, do you have it up?
Yeah.
Wait, it's Seattle,
Adam has it up.
49ers.
Adam has it up.
Rams.
Seattle Seahawks,
Rams.
Arizona
Oh,
Cardinals,
Arizona.
San Francisco 49ers, and the Rams are last.
Rams are last.
What?
Arizona second.
Seahawks is first.
Yeah.
I actually like that. They're all bunched together. They'll make it fun.
It's gonna be yeah,
Fourth
it's gonna
out
be
of the year,
competitive. Hell
those
yeah.
division games.
Mhm. 49ers are 2-3. What the hell?
They've been injured though. They ain't got the number 1 running back in the league.
So
Highest paid.
they
I
could.
should
They
say.
just didn't close out games. Monday Night Football. How'd you guys feel about that game?
I don't know. The Saints cannot move the ball. They had one deep ball to Sheehy. That's it.
Yep.
They
I think it's pretty funny that they was hyped up. What was that after 2-0 or something like
Yeah,
that?
because back to back they went 4.
I remember Daniel saying, "Well, just wait."
Well, Carr was cooking.
He was
He was.
He got hurt though, right?
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter. Never mind, let me hold my gambling addiction.
But I mean, the same him getting hurt. I mean, I think it just shows that Kansas City is always.
Dirty?
No, they're just a team that's hard to beat, bro. They're coached good, offense, defensively, and they can plug in anybody. You can grab somebody off the street. They just know what they're doing.
Juju Smith-Schuster had 130.
Like they got Juju Smith. They got him looking like Jerry Rice.
You can just
Like,
plug and play anybody.
They had-
Someone's hurt.
Juju
You're
had
up next.
130.
You know what I'm
I think Travis had like 80, and then Kareem Hunt.
They could be like, hey,
Like
Antonio
80
Brown,
something.
come here real quick.
Kareem Hunt had 102 yards for 27 carries. They just couldn't stop
He
him.
scored.
One touchdown too.
The scary
Kareem?
thing is,
Yeah.
the scary
Who
thing
has
is too,
you have him right? Damn.
Yeah, you stole him from.
I ain't still
You
nothing, bro.
dropped him.
did.
on the waivers.
Wanted him.
That was stupid.
I put that waiver in, and he
Good.
stole it.
Yep.
I think the scary thing is the Chiefs have the best defense in the league. I don't think
Yeah.
it's a debate.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, statistically and by the looks of it, they shut down everybody. I saw a stat. Nobody scored either 25 or 28 on them since the Super Bowl when they played the Eagles 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Nobody scored 25 or 28. I think it's 25 games in a row. The second closest was the Bears. Theirs was 11. That's scary when the Chiefs have the best defense and you got Mahomes. Yeah, so I'm not surprised.
Their defensive
Saints
line
did that.
is
Jones is a fucking
Really
He's a
good.
dog.
animal.
He's a
man.
dog. He always
Big.
has been.
That Saints defender though, that big dude that got the pick in the end zone.
Yeah,
Oh,
he tough.
The
yeah.
dog.
He gonna get paid too.
Yeah.
Just off that alone.
You can tell he had a running back experience.
I-
The way he carried it high so you couldn't plug it from the back, that was technique.
Statistic came out right after he ran 16 miles per hour. Was his top speed.
He probably like 300 some pounds.
He's
not bad
338 pounds.
that's crazy.
I would not
He was
want
like,
to tackle that.
he's like 6'1" or something like that.
Piggyback on the defense. I'll argue ours.
Say it again?
I'll argue Minnesota.
I think
defense.
Minnesota plays the best, but Kansas City just locks everybody down.
That's their defensive coordinator is amazing.
Yeah.
I Kansas City is
I think
amazing.
you guys are top 3 to 5 for sure. I would take
Yeah.
Kansas City first right now.
I
What's
respect
his
that.
name?
But it's
You
close.
can't disrespect the champions. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Who's the DC for the
For who?
What's his
For
name?
Vikings? Oh,
Chiefs.
Spagnola.
Yeah, Steve
Yeah,
Spagnuolo.
there we go.
He's so.
See, I
He's a
forget.
dog.
This is his 6th year in Kansas City.
I'm surprised.
So
I'm not surprised that they don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
coaches. The
Who's
coaches.
gonna win every year?
Hell yeah, I would move. I like defense. I'm a defensive coach. I don't want to be no head coach.
That's annoying. They
So,
put,
why is it
Spagnuolo,
annoying?
bro.
I would do the same shit. If
Yeah.
I'm man, listen, because look at Robert Saleh.
But with Spagnola, he actually did go to a head coaching position before and he fucked up. So
Yeah,
now
went
no
back.
team wants him.
Oh, so
it's-
he's done it before.
Yeah, so
if
the
you-
Chiefs are lucky. So like no
Gotcha.
one wants their director, so
Yeah.
they will stay packed. Whereas
see?
Eagles and Niners lose everybody every year.
Because Andy Reid ain't going nowhere.
No.
If they even
Probably
had, if they had a losing season, he ain't going nowhere.
They could
No,
go
they're-
1-14. Everybody would probably say Andy Reid's the best coach in the league.
Bro, he has 3 championships, bro. After having none
Yeah.
with some talented teams.
Yeah, he played
Like-
for Philly, or he coached Philly. And
They had Terrell Owens and
disgusting.
Donovan McNabb and
Sean McCoy.
Westbrook.
Yeah, yeah.
What? Didn't he have Brian Westbrook on the team?
Yeah, early 2000s,
Yep.
mid 2000s.
Yeah. See.
Deshaun
Yeah.
Jackson.
He's slowly
Vic.
making a.
Vic and Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah,
We
dog.
just slowly making a debate for GOAT.
Best coach? Yeah.
So he's not there yet. He's getting close.
He-
With Belichick.
Belichick's definitely one. And then
He's
the other ones
creeping.
are like Shula and Lombardi.
Yeah.
Mike Ditka, stuff like that. But Andy Reid is definitely
He's creeping up.
Definitely up there.
Mhm.
Most, he has like crazy amount of wins.
If they were,
Percentage.
Without
like
Mahomes,
offensive
with
statistics.
Mahomes.
he would
Now
jump
he's 3
up probably a
rings.
few spots, maybe even 3.
If
they
he gets
three-peat,
three-peat, if he gets
man,
three-peat,
listen,
he's
That's
definitely
an
top
extra-
five.
Ain't no- yeah,
top
there's
five, top five.
no
For
team
sure.
has ever done
Top
that.
five,
Bro.
top five,
That's
top five.
crazy.
Moral of the story:
The Vikings
Chiefs have
would
good
do it.
defense, and the Saints are just gonna struggle throughout the season. It looks like, and now that Carr is hurt, it's not gonna
Spencer Rattler's coming in. That's
be
what
any
I heard.
better.
He's saving grace.
Spencer, he actually is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, but we'll see.
NFL, I don't know.
No, in the NFL it's gonna be tough. I'm just saying he was good.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him play, so I don't know.
The Chiefs play the 49ers, Raiders, Buccaneers, Broncos, Bills.
Gee. Sounds like good defensive teams.
I have a quick question for you guys. Are the Chiefs going undefeated this year?
I think they can win the next 4. Like all those teams that I just said, they can beat.
Because my dilemma is
Their
like,
division, nobody's beating them in their division. That ain't happening.
right? If you look at the schedule, like I can't pick out a specific game. And I'm like they're gonna lose that game. But usually in the schedule you'll lose some type of fluke game.
Let me look at the schedule real quick, and
it's hard.
All right, we'll do that for a
Should we do next
segment.
week?
Are the Chiefs gonna go undefeated, guys? We're gonna go through each game. All right.
Say
you going through it
say
too?
where they're at too. Like,
Okay.
Telling you guys.
The Chiefs' next game is at 49ers at San Francisco. Are they gonna win?
Yes.
that's probably the one game they could drop, but I don't think they will.
It depends on if they got players coming back.
Yeah, everybody's
McCaffrey
healthy.
ain't gonna be there. Cool.
Yeah, McCaffrey's not gonna be here till maybe the playoffs.
I don't think they're gonna
From
lose.
what we know today,
I don't think they're gonna lose.
I think they're beating them. Mahomes plays good against that defense. He carves them up.
So in other words, we all taking the under.
Under
or
the
what?
Chiefs.
Yeah, for the Chiefs. I mean,
Are
the
they
over.
favorited?
The over
For the Chiefs.
to win.
Yeah, the pick.
I'm taking them to win. Are you talking about their win totals, or what are you referring to?
My bad. It don't even matter. We'll get that.
I think we're all on the Chiefs there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We
We're
think
all
the
going-
they can beat the 49ers. I mean, the 49ers lost last week to the Cardinals, and the Chiefs smoked the Saints. So
Nah, bro, they're gonna lose a game.
I know, but which one? Can you pick one?
we're
Next,
going through it.
they're gonna lose the Texans
Okay,
game.
We're going through it.
Either go through.
Oh, go ahead, go
We're
ahead.
going through it.
after the 49ers, they go to Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
W.
No, yeah, W, easy.
That's an easy
Right.
W.
Right?
Should be.
That's
The
still,
Raiders, yeah, correct. My bad. I'm thinking about the Niners still.
and then they go back home and they play the Buccaneers.
Chiefs.
That's a hard game.
They
too,
go
but
back
that's-
home.
Home.
If that was in Tampa, I would pick differently.
But it's not. Chiefs.
KC is so hard to go into and win.
Undefeated Chiefs. What do you say, Joe?
I say Chiefs.
That's
Chiefs.
was that 7-0?
I'm low key a Chiefs supporter. Low key.
I am too.
I've lived there. I lived there for 4 years.
What else we got? We gotta go. Yeah.
7-0, 8-0 if they beat the Buccaneers,
Yeah.
and then the Broncos visit them in Kansas City as well.
That could be a tough game.
That could be. In
That
a
could
division
be.
game, it could be. But are you picking the Broncos?
Broncos defense. It's always a close game.
In
Yeah.
Denver, in Denver,
That's in KC.
In Kansas
it's
City.
over with. I ain't picking nobody to win in KC. So.
It'll be a close game, but the Chiefs are gonna pull it.
9-0, right?
9-0.
Cool.
And then they go to Buffalo to play the Bills.
That
That
one
could
might
be a loss.
Healthy Josh Allen. Maybe an L.
But is anyone picking the Bills? That's my thing. I can't pick one.
I
game.
would. I think just because they at home, I think so. Because that weather might be bad.
That might be the
What-
one.
you
game.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
What,
agree.
what's the?
But they got
what month is that?
they got another game.
They
too.
play-
I just said it earlier. The Texans.
In November,
Texans.
November
We'll
17th.
get there.
So it might be. It's gonna be
It's
cold,
yeah.
but
But
it's not
Chiefs
gonna
are
be.
good in the cold. they're KC.
That's true. But so are the Bills. Bills are good in the cold.
And the Bills are good at home. They're really good.
But they haven't looked good the last. I mean, that one's probably the closest one so far. But they haven't looked good either.
I'll read you guys the
That could be a
Bills
big
Chiefs
game
because
depending on how
the
the
Chiefs
Bills
have beat
play.
the Bills, all right. So the last games, Chiefs Bills 27-24 Chiefs, then 20-17 Bills, and then 24-20 Bills.
It's true too. Josh Allen has never beat Mahomes in the postseason, but I think he has a winning record
He
against
does.
him in the regular season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
They've
And
always
for
beat
it
the
to be a
Chiefs.
home game,
Looks like
they're used to playing.
That is their biggest threat
Thus far.
for sure.
But I guarantee
I
you.
don't know.
I
But
guarantee
that ain't
you,
their biggest threat.
Mahomes-
Right now,
I guarantee you guys,
No, when
Chiefs
the
will
time
still be
comes,
favored in
when
that
the
game.
time comes.
They- Vegas still gonna make them a favorite. They will not be underdogs.
I think so.
Do you know how crazy that would be too? 3-peat and they go undefeated. The two things nobody's ever done, except for the Dolphins, but
Vegas
3-peat and then go undefeated, win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't see it happening, bro.
After the Bills,
Well, how Vegas is, bro, they're gonna lose that.
Okay, so we have one maybe so far.
one maybe.
They
After
10-0.
the Bills, they go to Carolina.
Okay, easy.
Easy win. They come back home, play Las Vegas Raiders again.
Jeez.
Easy win, and then the Chargers visit them at home as well.
They could lose,
That's a maybe.
No,
They
they're
already
in
beat
Kansas
the
City.
Chargers.
They're
They-
in Kansas City.
but they could lose. It's always a good game.
Okay, that's
Always
two
a good
ifs.
game.
Two ifs.
Cool.
And then they go to the Browns. The Browns are ass.
Yep.
At that time,
Jeez.
they could start Jameis.
Shut up. Again, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
And then to visit the Steelers.
Oh, that's easy.
That needs to be a
They
that
visit-
needs to be a W for us.
yeah, that business. They
no.
visit them in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm going
Yeah, I got the Chiefs for sure.
And then the last game is they go to Denver and play the Broncos. So,
They don't play
You-
the Texans?
You just said you didn't see the Texans.
oh, they do. I missed the Texans before the Steelers. My bad.
Is it?
They go to Houston.
Oh, I think
Oh.
I can see them losing that game.
Oh, I'm so sorry. They visit The Houston visits the Chiefs.
Oh.
KC.
That's all.
So 3 maybes at the
That's
max.
a good record though.
Yeah.
That's
Houston in December
14 and
in
3.
Kansas City
Yeah. I'm taking KC. They're gonna be favored by like 4 points.
in the cold. I don't know. You got to take the Chiefs.
Is it 14 and 3 or 15 and 3? 18 weeks, right?
17 games.
Oh, you get a bye week. Yeah.
So they might lose 3 games possibly. The Bills,
Max.
the Chargers, or the Texans.
And you gotta remember they got the refs on their side too. So
Depending on where they
Yeah.
at.
I don't know, man.
It don't really matter where they're at.
That's true.
I just can't see them losing. I root for them every single week to lose, and they just can't.
You root
Even
for
when
them
they
to
don't
lose,
play-
bro?
I don't think they've even actually played a full good game.
The only time I don't root for them to lose is when they play the Vikings. That's about it.
That's tough.
That's it, boys.
They man, that's tough.
That's all we have. Other news: Spencer Rattler's going to start, right? For Derek Carr when they come back, just because he's injured. And do we want to rank the 3 and 2 teams, or do you 2 and 3 teams?
Let's get to it.
Got
3 and 2 or 2 and 3?
We could do both.
The 3 and 2 teams are. This one's actually pretty hard, I think. We have Dallas Cowboys, Green Bay Packers, the Bears, Tampa Bay, the Falcons, and Seattle.
Green Bay won. I think Green Bay's the best team out of there.
I think Tampa is.
Oh, let one person do it at a time, dude.
Oh, go ahead.
So we run through it. 'Cause it was 6 teams?
I gotta be able to see it.
Yeah, I
gotta be able to
forgot the
see
teams.
Here.
already.
it. You said
Let's all agree. How about that?
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we have the Dallas Cowboys, the Green Bay Packers, the Chicago Bears, Tampa Bay Bucks, and then the Falcons, and then Seattle Seahawks.
You guys go worst to best or best to worst?
Best to worst?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's the
Best
best
to
one there?
worst.
It's either
It's either Green Bay or Atlanta.
Best no, bro.
see, we're not gonna agree.
Yeah, I don't think we're agree.
See, I disagree. I don't think
I don't think
Green Bay's all
either.
that good.
I don't think Green Bay's that good, and I,
I don't
sure
think so either, bro.
Atlanta's that
I want Cowboys up there.
So do I.
I don't know. The Cowboys
And the
they-
Falcons.
good. I got Tampa Bay as the best team.
All right, everybody
So we gotta do
go.
our own.
Everybody go, but try to make it quick, all right?
I gotta see a list though, bro.
Yeah.
Just name them again for me.
Bro, my
Hold
text is not working, so I gotta.
All right,
Okay, there
cool,
we go,
cool,
okay.
cool. Just turn it to us.
Okay.
My text ain't working.
You got Dallas, Green Bay, the Bucks. Who was the third? Who was that 14?
Bears.
Bears.
Bears, Seattle, and Falcons. Tampa's
Wait,
Tampa.
who's under the Bears, bro?
Yeah, I can't read that one.
Tampa.
It says Dallas, Green Bay, the
Bears,
Bears,
Tampa.
Tampa.
Oh, you said Tam, bro.
My keyboard is broken, bro.
I'm like, that ain't no damn team.
My
Get out-
keyboard is broken.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Tampa Bay, Falcons,
I think I have mine. Are we going
Seattle.
best for the
Best.
year, right? Like, who thinks gonna be the best this year? Okay, well, keep that. Keep that.
You want to be best this year or right now?
I think it's- no.
No, who's the best 3 and 2 team? That's the question.
Who's the
Oh,
best?
okay. So right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Right now, who's the
Who's that
best 3 and 2 team?
Okay, I would go.
I got Tampa. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
So I rate these right now. I go Dallas, Green Bay. No, sorry, Dallas. This is hard.
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go Green Bay at 1, Atlanta 2, Dallas 3, Tampa 4, Seattle, and then Chicago.
You didn't even say Green Bay.
Yeah, he did. He put him second.
Oh,
You put him one.
yeah, you. That's that.
Okay, okay.
That's because it's your.
You gotta go.
What your
All
mom
right.
was saying?
My 3 and 2 teams ranked from best to worst are Dallas Cowboys, Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Bucks, and then I have to put Seattle Seahawks and the Bears last.
Wait, is it just NFC teams?
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
Isn't Pittsburgh 3 and 2?
Are they?
Oh, he left off on purpose.
Oh, I did. What the fuck,
Good
bro?
guess, Joe.
Yeah.
You're not slick. You don't want us to see
Yeah,
his last.
right.
That's why.
You know,
Yeah, good guess,
You
man.
thought I wasn't gonna find out.
The
Gotcha.
Bills are 3 and 2 too.
Oh, this
What,
is
what the
okay.
fuck,
Wow.
bro? Hey, that's crazy.
I'm like, there's more teams than
That's
that. bro.
everybody in the NFC. The AFC is the Bills and the Ravens.
Pittsburgh.
That's 3 and 2.
Pittsburgh.
And Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you're
Gee.
Buffalo,
Why you
Baltimore,
trying to say
Pittsburgh.
So that's 3 teams there.
That's a lot,
Let's
actually.
do 2-3.
Fuck.
That's the 2-3 teams.
2 and 3. That should be way smaller.
Mm.
Okay, New York Jets, Miami Dolphins, Indianapolis Colts, Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, that's easier.
Chargers are 2 and 2, but they haven't played.
And then
They had a bye week.
we still got the Giants.
The Giants.
Cardinals, the Niners.
That's way
and
too
the
much
Saints.
to remember.
We might as well do both. Do the 2 and 3 and 3 and 2.
No, let's take too
Nah,
much
it's
time.
too long of a list. Let's just do that.
So which one we doing?
You want to do 2 and 3? It's like
I
8
want
teams.
to do 3 and 2.
Well, we'll have to do AFC, NFC
I
then.
don't want to talk about no losing team. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
What?
Undefeated, huh?
Yeah, bro.
All right, we'll give your list. And you want to share your screen again? Actually, that wasn't the whole team, though. We missed.
We'd have to type them out, bro.
Yeah, let him type them out real quick. You going 3 and 2, right? 3 and 2 teams.
10 teams?
So you got Tampa, Green Bay, Dallas, Seattle, Atlanta, and
Bears. That's the
Nope.
NFC.
No. And you got Pittsburgh,
That's the AFC, yeah.
Bills,
Ravens.
Here, we're gonna add.
I thought your keyboard didn't work.
Tampa, Green Bay,
I
Dallas.
think specific letters don't work.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Bills, what's it called? Ravens, Avens,
So your P and your A don't work.
Pittsburgh,
Couldn't finish on that
Pittsburgh, and who else?
Damn. You got Ravens, Steelers.
Tampa, Green Bay, Dallas, Bears. Dallas, Chicago, Atlanta, Buffalo, Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just added 3 teams.
All right. You just got to flip it so I can see it.
Right. I added just the Bills, the Ravens, and Pittsburgh.
Notepad. Hold on. Just walk off that, Joe.
We keeping track of this too or no?
No, it's just
Just pick it for now?
Yeah.
All right. Just so me and Daniel can see too.
There you go.
Me.
Oh, the Broncos.
See, now it's different.
3 and 2?
Yeah.
No, they not.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they
won
are.
2 in a row.
What 3 games did they win? They beat the Jets and who they
They
just
beat the Raiders there now.
and who they beat before that?
Like week 1 or week 2, I forget. But they won again.
They beat Tampa.
Yo, yeah, they blew them out.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Tampa.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, you got Adam.
Yeah, at Broncos.
Wow. man.
Here. Can you read that?
Bo Nix made the list.
This is Avens.
You need to do a laptop, bro.
Man.
We're gonna get that digital laptop or the digital keyboard, you know. Type on
I
that.
can do that.
All right, you got your order.
Years.
Okay.
I'm just gonna comment on yours. I'm not gonna rank these.
That's gonna be a hard.
It's
rank.
hard. There's so many.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do number 1. We'll go in a row. Number 1, then number 2, then number 3. You know what I mean?
Okay. Who starts with number 1?
Ravens.
Best team.
Ravens.
Daniel.
Second team.
We're doing right now 3-2. Yeah, give me. Yeah, I'll take the Ravens.
Are we
Best
doing
team right now?
best team right now?
Mm.
Just put up an X.
Yeah, it has to be the Ravens.
Just delete it.
Okay, take them all.
Yeah, I'll do the Ravens too. Ravens are definitely the best team.
No Ravens.
Yep, Joe, second team.
Second team. Damn. They just beat him. I gotta respect it. I got Atlanta.
Oh, I know you like that. I just like it.
Atlanta.
Second team, I'll go Bills.
So you want me to take them all too?
Shit, no, we can't. We have to mark
Okay,
it.
cool.
Second team, I'll go Bills as well.
I'll
Who?
go.
Bills.
I'll go Atlanta.
Third, Joe.
Man.
Third team, I'll go
Third.
Falcons.
Third team, I'll go Tampa.
Third team, I will say Tampa as well.
I'll take the Bills. 3.
Fourth team, I'll go Dallas.
Fourth team, I got Bills.
Fourth team, I got Green Bay. They killed Dallas.
Yeah, I'll take Green Bay too. Number 4.
Fifth team, Green Bay.
Fifth team is Green Bay.
15 Dallas.
15. I'll take Dallas too.
Sixth team,
Dallas.
Tampa.
Bears.
Tampa. Seventh team,
Steelers.
I was about to say the same thing. Steelers.
Fuck.
You never say your own team?
Steelers.
He's hurt. He finna put them last.
Yeah, I'll go Steelers.
I got Broncos my last.
We got two more, right?
Yeah, two more.
Do we?
We got two more. We got Bears and Broncos.
Oh, all right. I said Bears last one.
Oh, did
I missed
you
one.
put Bears already?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh wow, I missed Atlanta. Fuck. I'll put Atlanta 7.
Damn. The disrespect is crazy. I don't even like Atlanta.
Last two over the second last. I'll do the Bears. Second to last.
Second to last, I got Bears as well.
I think we have 3 left, no?
Two.
This is the last one.
We got one more
Last
left.
team, I'll do Broncos.
Yep. Broncos was for me as well.
Yeah, same here.
I didn't say Seattle
7.
or Broncos or Bears.
I would love to see that game
I
right
didn't
now.
say Seattle either. You're right. Let's grab this whole segment. We gotta review this.
We gotta give a sheet. Everybody
Who
has a sheet.
We didn't say Seattle. We didn't
Seattle's
say
not even on
Yeah,
here.
we-
Oh!
Alright,
Let's grab
boys.
this.
God damn.
Let's do the picks from
I
last
was
week.
the undefeated for the club. Let's go. For the
man.
Chiefs.
Crazy.
That should
Damn,
work.
Adrian, you got one job.
I said why didn't put one team?
Wow, you missed
All
one
right.
team. He missing letters. What's
I didn't
going
put
on?
Avens. And Tam.
All right, what we
Let's do the
got?
spread, guys, real quick
Tampa Bay Ravens.
before we finish it off. Tomorrow's matchup, we have.
Oh, do we want to say last week's results? Overall standings?
Overall standings.
Daniel. Last week went 4-9-1.
Tough week, guys. Sorry.
Eden last week went 6-7-1.
Mid as fuck all the time.
I went 10-3-1.
Woo!
Joe went
Ow.
7-6-1.
Yeah,
Damn,
baby.
10-3.
Yeah.
Overall, Daniel's at 30-30-2. Eden is at 24-36-2. I'm at 28-32-2. And then Joe is at 14-14-2.
Y'all get,
500.
yeah, y'all gotta get y'all skills up, man. Y'all not even in the playoffs, man. Y'all looking on the next
I'm
year.
4 games off the
Yeah.
Well, we're just passing
Yeah,
by.
yeah, we wild
Addis hard
cards.
out here. And just get
I'm
hungry.
there. I'm close. I'm
Andrew's
close.
close.
That's wild, man.
All right, what we got for this week?
I'm about to switch it up.
You need a hot week.
I'm about to flip a
man.
coin or something. I don't know.
You might be better off.
Dang.
Thursday night football. San Francisco go to Seattle Seahawks to play. The line is San Francisco 3.5.
Going to Seattle.
Yes.
Give me Seattle.
I was about to.
Give me
I'll
Seattle.
take Seattle.
I hate every time we pick the same team, we lose it.
I'll take Seattle though.
Yeah, give me Seattle plus 3.5.
Because the Niners ain't healthy, bro. It's different if they're healthy, but they're not.
They're mostly healthy.
That's cool. That's even better. Ain't no excuse.
Then we start Sunday in
Seattle. We're all
Seattle.
Seattle,
Seattle, yes. In Tottenham, London, we have Jacksonville at Chicago. Chicago are 2.5 point favorites.
I got Chicago.
Give me Chicago. Minus 2.5.
Give me Jacksonville. Bounce back game, but
Lawrence.
they're still gonna lose.
Give me Chicago. I think Lawrence is gonna have trouble with their defense. Arizona at Green Bay. Green Bay are 5 point favorites.
Arizona at Lambeau?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Arizona plus 5.5.
Give me AZ.
5 points.
Come on, Kyler.
5.5, right? The half.
5.
Oh, it's 5?
5. Green Bay 5 points.
Give me Kyler. Come on, Kyler.
I'll take Green Bay. The Cardinals defense is good.
Give me Green Bay to cover the 5 points.
Let's go.
It ain't gonna side eye like, is that a good pick?
The Colts visit Tennessee, and Tennessee are 2.5 point favorites.
Terrible game.
Do we know if Flacco's playing or if Richardson's? I know it's
Flacco's
questionable.
probably playing.
Okay.
Richardson's probably gonna be out for a week.
Titans are favored by 2.5.
Yes.
Give me the Colts plus 2.5.
And he goes.
Colts 2.5 for me as well.
You never want to be the last one to answer.
I know, right?
I don't even. It's the fact that this is a terrible game.
Flacco.
I know, man. Give me Flacco.
Give me Flacco.
Give me Flacco, Indiana. Come on.
All the Colts.
Houston at New England. Houston are 7 point favorites.
Nico Collins is not playing, correct?
Drake
Yes.
May.
Nico Collins is
IR.
Oh yeah, and Drake May's making his
Drake May.
debut.
Drake May.
Can he
They're
cover
in
something?
New England.
Mm-hmm.
We can't score. That's the only problem.
Houston.
Drake May.
Houston.
Give me the Patriots. We're gonna cover this. +7.
Give it the Patriots 7. Is Mixon coming back? I don't remember.
Hopefully not.
Mixon is coming back. I did hear that. He is. Yeah, because they just sat Cam Akers, right?
Yep.
Cam Akers ain't playing, so that
Sam
means he
dropped on
come.
my fantasy.
Good.
So that's probably what that is.
And I think what's his name? Pierce. He'll be back soon. No. Not for
Oh, I think Colts. Sorry.
his name Damian Pierce, the running back. The second running back for the Texans.
Yeah.
Is he coming back too? I
I
know
don't
Mixon's
think
coming
he's
back.
been hurt. He just doesn't play.
No, he was
That
hurt.
sucks.
Yeah, literally. He's not
No, he was hurt, bro. He's a second string.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's why
Alright.
Cam Akers played.
Next one. Tampa Bay go to New Orleans. Tampa Bay 3.5 point favorites.
Give me Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Give me Tampa Bay. Spencer Rattler. No.
Oh, I forgot. Derek Carr ain't playing. I'm over here thinking
You like
Tampa.
Rattler?
Tampa.
Rattler.
I do like Rattler, but he ain't finna do nothing.
Put some money on it.
No, I ain't putting no money on him.
Cleveland at Philadelphia.
Oh, gosh.
Philadelphia are 9.5 point
This is
favorites.
my loser pick, so I'm going Philly.
9.5 points.
Brown and Devontae are coming back to this game, right? They're both receivers.
Oh,
for
if
the
they do,
Eagles?
then yeah.
Yes.
I think that's.
Oh, Philly. Come on, man.
AJ Brown's coming back.
If
and
that's the
Dylan-
case, Philly.
That's literally their whole offense now. Their whole
Yeah.
offense is
If
just
neither one of them play, I'm taking the Browns. But I'll take Philly if they come back.
even if neither of them played, I'm taking Philly.
No.
Give me Browns +9.5. If they don't cover this one, I'm not betting them.
9.5
ever again.
is big, but I'll take Philly.
9.5. Oh, I didn't hear the 9.5.
Yeah, that's the
9.5.
Oh, let me go Browns then. I'm cool.
9.5. Get Philadelphia to bounce back here.
Man, Philly ain't on
Two
nothing.
Phillies, 2 Browns. Yeah.
Washington visiting Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore 6.5 point favorites.
Baltimore visiting.
No,
who?
I'm taking Commanders. That's gonna be a close game, bro. In Baltimore,
Yeah.
I don't even think that matters.
One of these games, the Washington offense got to slow down. You would think. They've been hot the last 4 games, but
I'm taking Washington.
6.5 is so big. And the Ravens' defense secondary is not good. They're getting cooked.
Getting torched.
Yeah, but they at home though. It's a
I
different
hate the
energy.
Commanders rushing.
It's a different energy when they.
Other
at
than
home.
Jaden or Daniels, I don't.
Brian Thomas.
Brian Robinson, good.
He's mid.
Brian Robinson.
He's cool, bro.
They're good.
They play weak defenses.
6.5.
If it works, it works.
The Ravens are weak too. Oh, they're secondary, anyways.
They're secondary.
I'm taking Washington.
Caleb Williams played weak defense. Y'all don't say nothing about him.
Give me the Commanders. Two.
He knows.
Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah, give me Commander 6.5. That's just a lot. Like they can backdoor cover that so easy. Down 14, score, go for 2. Yeah.
It is gonna be a close game.
That might be game of the year.
Commanders.
All right.
It's a Lamar Jackson versus mini Lamar Jackson.
See,
Yeah.
that's the problem though.
But I think mini Lamar Jackson has the better team
All right.
offensively.
Right now for sure.
Los Angeles Chargers visit the Denver Broncos. Los Angeles Chargers are favored by 3 points.
On the road, they're favorite.
Yes.
Wow.
Mile high.
The way that they playing right now, you can't even argue that.
Broncos are so like hit or miss.
I don't want to bet on them, but
don't either.
at
I hate
home, an underdog in a division game, you're
hate the
supposed to bet that.
Bo Nix.
Give me the Broncos +3.
They don't have a running back, huh? The Chargers.
J.K. Dobbins.
He hurt, ain't he? Is he?
I don't know.
Check my mom's team.
Herbert was gimpy. Is he coming back? They had a bye.
Better. I
but-
have him on fantasy.
Quentin Williams ain't been on nothing, right?
Start. Oh, I'm playing my mom too.
Good.
Give me the Broncos +3.
Broncos +3.
Broncos, give it to me.
Give me.
Man,
Give me
that's
the
tough.
Chargers.
Pittsburgh visiting Las Vegas Raiders. Pittsburgh's favored by 3 points.
Another one?
Y'all always got a low scoring game though. I'll take Pittsburgh.
J.K. Dobbins is playing.
Yeah, cause no Devontae. Y'all got a new quarterback coming in for the Raiders.
Give
I'll take
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Dominate left the line.
Actually,
But it's always a low scoring,
it's
close game.
always
5 picks.
they playing the Raiders, and it's
Yep,
three
and
and a half.
3.
Give me the Raiders +3.
Miss Steelers.
Y'all got a good kicker.
Chris Boswell.
Actually, no, give me
I'll take the
Steelers.
Steelers.
Give me Steelers -3. I
was
can't
just thinking about
bet
the
on
kicker.
McConnell.
Yeah, I do that. I picked them in the first place.
Okay, two
Pittsburgh.
Steelers, everybody. Detroit at Dallas. Detroit 3 points favorite.
Me Dallas.
Detroit.
Dallas.
Do we know if Micah and where
Micah's not
DeMarcus
playing.
Not
are
playing.
coming?
They're
They're
not
not playing.
They're not playing.
Demarcus Ware's on, or Demarcus Lawrence is on IR.
Oh, they're gonna run for 500
Yeah,
Micah
right.
ain't playing either, right?
I don't think so.
Give me Lions
I got
-3.
Come on, man. They barely won.
Gibbs
Just
and-
damn Steelers.
Montgomery.
I got James Williams fantasy, so hopefully that works.
Give me Detroit.
Oh,
I'll take
Detroit?
Dallas.
Oh, you took Dallas +3? Okay.
Atlanta at North Carolina. Atlanta by 6. Atlanta are 6-point favorites.
At Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
He said North Carolina, like the college team. It's like, what?
At
NC?
Carolina.
North
6.5.
Carolina.
Give me Atlanta. I'll take Atlanta for
Take your
a
shirt off.
Yeah, give me Atlanta -6.5.
Give me
No, I
Atlanta.
wasn't.
Atlanta 6 points.
I'll go Atlanta.
We're agreeing too much, god damn it.
Jump on the Cousins wagon, bro. We're gonna be wearing chains.
See, you
alright?
shouldn't have said that. I got the
Monday.
Panthers now. Nope, I got the Panthers.
Panthers +6.
Panthers. Okay, you're gonna lose.
Kirko chains.
That's cool.
Cincinnati visiting the New York Giants. Cincinnati are 3.5-point favorites.
I'm lying. I got the Falcons. Okay.
Guy.
It's too
We
late.
should lock him by the
Lock
time the
in.
new game is.
All right, go ahead.
Cincinnati, New York Giants, 3.5-point favorites for Cincinnati.
I got the Giants.
Cincinnati can't stop anybody.
Sunday night football. That's gonna be.
That's trash. Give me Cincinnati.
I got the Bengals.
Give me Cincinnati.
I
3.5.
got the Giants.
This is gonna be a blowout. I'm hoping.
Nope.
Give me Cincinnati,
I don't think it'll be a blowout.
3.5-point favorites.
Giants offense probably won't move anything.
The
Yeah.
Giants on Sunday night football? No.
It's gross. That's torture.
Monday night we have Buffalo at New York Jets. Buffalo are 2.5-point favorites.
Give me the Jets wait,
I got
plus
both.
2.5. Jets are +2. Yeah, give me the Jets.
Give me Jets plus 2.5.
They're gonna get that new coach boost. That's a thing.
New York Jets defense can do something.
They do got good D.
The Bills look. I don't know what the hell.
I don't
they're
be
doing.
saying.
No, did he?
I don't be. I don't be saying that. I ain't no gay shit.
Give me New York. Give me the Jets. I'll take the Jets.
2.5. You said.
Mhm.
Give me Buffalo.
All right. There we go, boys. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Everybody follow Adrian right now. He's on a hot streak.
Yeah.
10-3.
Yeah.
Don't
Our
do the
teams are on a
reversal.
bye, so we get to enjoy the weekend.
Yeah. Your team on the bye. Y'all came off a win. Let's
Yeah.
get it. No tour. I don't even think y'all need him back.
Hell no, we don't.
Thanks for watching. Next week we should have
Love y'all.
some better segments.
Like, share, subscribe.
So-
We appreciate y'all, man.
Peace.
Peace out.